Madonna is desperately seeking revenge for a foul frame-up because the evidence is immaterial in this material world. Who's that girl?
Next time.
They're going to take out all our phones and put in them kind with dials on them.
Oh, Gramps, that's yummy. Does it say how soon?
A few weeks, I guess.
That'd be just super.
Oh, sure.
What'd you say, Gramps?
I'm going to call up Ed Hochstetter and find out what he thinks about all this business. Give me 344J. Thank you kindly.
Don't talk too long, Gramps. Supper will be ready in a few minutes.
Never missed a meal yet. Ain't gonna start now.
All right.
Come on, speak up. The phone's ringing. It should be answered.
Do we have some questions here? And do we need some answers? How do you answer the phone? Is that a good question, or is it not? Let me see if I can answer it for you. Pick up the phone as soon as it rings. Speak out your name, or answer with things like, hello, good morning. Bill.
I say, is this Ed Hochstetter talking?
Thank you for no. What
Huh?
does it bring? Everybody sing. Pick up the phone as soon as it rings.
Can't you hear me?
Speak out your name, or answer with things like, who's that?
Joe, look what you've done. Wrong number. No problem. I'll just read my homeowner's policy tonight during WrestleMania. I'm sure I'm covered if some hunk trips on my chaise lounge and breaks his heart over me. Let's see now. You know, my garage sales always create a minor stampede. And you know the cars have to park somewhere. So I better let the neighbors know. They may want to sell some things too. You never know.
Hello?
I was wondering if you'd like to go to the Strand to see a movie Saturday night, and then go over to Teen Town, maybe.
Well, yes,
Or if you'd rather go with the gang on a skating party and weenie roast. We'd have to leave earlier for that, though. But we get home at a decent time.
Wally has used a lot of common sense in putting the invitation this way. It shows he has thought about what Carolyn might like. And he has implied his price range, so she will have some idea of what he can afford when she makes her choice.
All right, Wally. On Saturday at 5 then. Bye.
Well, that phone call didn't go on for hours. A pretty sensible attitude toward telephone conversations.
Hello? Oh, hello, Jerry.
Hey, Carolyn, how about a date?
Well, I don't know, Jerry.
Well, what are you doing tonight?
I'm awfully sorry, but I have a date for tonight, Jerry. Tomorrow? No, I'm sorry.
Okay, Carolyn. Thanks a lot just the same. Goodbye.
No, it isn't too promising for Jerry.
Well, let's see what else we can do about tonight.
My calls are all
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Howard, hi. No Howard, I guess.
It's okay.
I guess he took the day off.
We'll just jump right into it.
We'll just get into it. Oh, man. I wonder what happened there.
Colin, 91, slag puked.
Yeah. Chris, good Yontif. Good Yontif. For those who celebrate the holiest of Jewish holidays.
Ooh, I had no idea.
Did you make your amends? Did you apologize to everyone before your fate was sealed in the Book of God?
God, I feel like I live in a constant state of apology.
Yeah.
You know, it's just sort of it's like a grease on my skin.
It's a sheen. It's a grease sheen, the apology. I've never done it. I never do it, and I'm $2,351.88 in the hole. So, I like that you've discovered all of the things that our phone number can spell.
I know. I'm gonna be
slag puked. Oh, of course it's Avi. Avi, good Yontif, did you make your amends before your fate was sealed today?
No, I have nothing to apologize for. I am never wrong.
That is right. Living large, swinging big. Avi Izor. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good. I'm in New York Film Festival for the past week and into next week.
Ooh.
And I'm not going to be calling, and might as well say it because I'm not going to be calling in next Thursday. I'm going to be at New York Comic Con the week after this.
Oh, we gotta get you. We gotta get you those business cards. There may be an opportunity.
Oh yeah,
for
that's right.
Avi, we have an exciting partnership that will be announced later in the show. We're gonna be doing something on Sunday if you're free and wanna be part of something cool. I won't reveal what it is yet, but we are gonna be doing something in New York City on Sunday.
There will be art. And Avi Izor, man about town, an animator, would be an excellent addition to
Bon Vivant and
our
Playboy. Avi.
Bon Vivant, yes.
But Avi, what are the hot movies? What are you excited about in the New York Film Festival?
I'll look here. I've got, I think tonight is going to be the part that makes it all worth it. I just saw Sentimental Value. That one was really good.
Ooh.
There's been a lot of Oscar buzz about that.
Buzz.
But tonight, they have a filmmaker who has been persecuted by Iran, and he's going to be there tonight. And wow. I'm telling you right now, the response from the audience is going to be incredible.
Awesome. Who's the director?
I'm probably going to mispronounce this, but Jafar Panahi.
Sounds right to me. That's right to my unqualified ears. Avi, speaking of movies, would you like to play a little Rated R or Rated X?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Time to play the filthiest game on Twitch. Rated R or X?
Of course, knows how this game works. We are showing you a still from a movie, usually from 70s, 80s kind of range. And based on just one still, Avi will have to determine, and this is also open to the chat, whether this is a pornographic movie or not. So if you think it's a porn, say Rated X. If you think it's not a porn, say Rated R. Some of them are rated less than R. We've seen some Gs. We've seen some PGs. I don't know if we've seen a PG-13 yet.
I think we have. Didn't we have what was it? It wasn't Blackbeard's Ghost.
Well, the thing is, PG-13 didn't really exist until the 90s, I think. Or maybe the late 80s.
Yeah.
Late 80s. What was there was a specific film that they created it for?
I think it was the James Bond movies.
Before we get into this, remind me that I have a hell of a movie-going experience from last night I must share with y'all.
Ooh, you know what, Avi? Let's gamify it. We'll run it through the old scoring system. But please do tell me, Avi.
We got a lot of R's in the chat.
I'm seeing a lot of R's.
Yeah, we got a lot of R's in the chat. Oh, I am torn on this one.
I know it's a tough one. There's what seems to
First
be.
of all, this is clearly from a worn tape.
Yes.
So I know that's kind of throwing a wrench into it.
It's a bad transfer. That's definitely an aspect of it. I don't see any clothing. I can't. Actually, I think that wrist is bare. I don't think there's a shirt on that wrist.
I mean,
It's
this
not a
seems
good
like
kiss, though.
I'm trying to decide if this is tasteful or titillating.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a difficult one.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
But
I'm not gonna tell you whether it's R or X. I don't think there's anything tasteful about this. There's nothing tasteful about leaning in for a kiss and
Drinks
getting all
on
teeth.
me, a follower.
Visk
Oh,
gets
hi,
6
Visk.
points for
Cheating.
cheating. We'll give Visk the old cheat.
I was already leaning X on this one, so I'm just gonna go X.
You're going X. Defying the... Oh, Nervous Hair also agreed. Welcome back, Nervous Hair. Welcome back. I think this is second time chat for Nervous Hair. Let's take a look. Is this rated R or is it rated X? It is R! This is from a quite terrible movie.
That title could have gone either way. That
And
title
let
could
me-
have gone either way.
This
Sure
movie
could've.
is one of those like skirting the line comedies from the 70s where there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot
I do
of
not.
toplessness. There's a lot of
I am not.
yeah. It's
I do not blame myself for this decision. Believe me.
No. This movie is basically like a lesser Porky's Gas Pump Girls. It does have an absolute banger of a disco song in the middle of it. I'll at some point I'll throw that in an intro. It's so good. This is supposed to be a romantic scene, by the way. This full tooth kiss. Avi, and also I'll throw this question out to the chat. Have you ever gone in for the kiss and gotten all teeth? I don't know if that's ever happened to me. You never know. Chris, have you ever gotten the all tooth?
All right, let's.
Avi
I
wants to
guess,
move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually making lunch.
You're making lunch. You don't want to think
Making-
about a toothy kiss. What's on the menu for lunch, Avi?
Chicken.
Chicken. Avi, I will give you a $2 scratcher because you did win. And I am going to give you an entire row of your choosing on this $2 scratcher of Gold Rush, wherein we could win $100,000, would suddenly give this show a budget. I'll give you the winning number and these numbers. And for chat, I think we're going to do this like we did last time. It worked out really well. 3 numbers for the whole episode. Those are your numbers for the whole episode. So chat, give me 3 numbers. Callers obviously are going to get more numbers. It's a little incentive to call in, especially for lurkers, longtime lurkers. I'm still going to offer that 400 points for longtime lurkers. Avi, give me 6 numbers.
Oh, I already put 3 in the chat, so I'm just going to add to that.
7, 15, and
4.
21. 4?
Also, yeah. And 13.
13?
And 25.
25. We did set the precedent last time that your call-in numbers are separate. So for your first 3 numbers, any of them come up, you're going to get double points, my friend. All right, let's take a look. We'll take a look at fries first. $50, $10, $100, another $100, and $5. All right, let's do the 5 first. It is a 7. That will do it for Avi, and that's double points. That's 20 points for Avi, Chris.
We've got a couple folks with 7s.
Nice. Love to hear it. 13. That will not do it for Avi, but someone out there I'm sure has a 13.
But yeah, well, I said, it says 13.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
13.
that's a 10-pointer for Avi. Sorry, I was looking at your early numbers, my friend. Sorry about that. That's a 10-pointer for Avi. We got a 12, That's not going to do it for Avi, but already 30 points on this scratcher. A 17 also doesn't quite do it for Avi. And a 1, the loneliest number, also does not do it for Avi. And then finally, the winning number, 27. So far, not a winning card for us, but 30-point winner for Avi.
Yeah.
Let's take Chris. Let me know when the scoreboard is updated, and we'll take a look at it because it's been a minute.
Sure. Gonna give. And we're giving out 10 points each for these, or 5?
So
because wouldn't that
for
be?
Avi's, we'll do 10s. We'll do 10s.
Okay.
10s for the chat. 10s for the chat. You know, obviously extra numbers and double points on the first 3 for Avi.
Yeah.
Let's get chat back in the mix. You let me know when that scoreboard is up to date.
Yeah.
Avi.
1 second.
What are you most looking forward to at the old Comic-Con?
Well, I reserved 9 panels. I'd say a lot of the animation panels I'm looking forward to. They got Has Been Hotel. They have Invincible. There's one for, and aside from that, Genndy Tartakovsky is going to be at the con this year.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's got that new
If
movie.
I can even get in.
Yeah.
If I can get in, because it's kind of back to back.
Wow.
So it's going to be close.
Yeah.
Amazing Digital Circus has a panel. That's going to be, I'm really hoping to get into, because that's going to be huge. The Running Man has a panel. Mortal Kombat 2, and I'm letting you know they clearly scheduled this panel when it was supposed to come out like a few weeks from the con, because they just pushed it to May. And I'm really anticipating like 3,000 Mortal Kombat fans in a room as they're promoting a film that was supposed to come out in 2 weeks, but it's now coming out in like 6 months.
Oops. Do you have a favorite pick in Mortal Kombat? Player you was your go-to?
I'm not sure. I'm not really much of a gamer these days. But, you know, I saw the first one, so I figured. And they canceled the panel that I wanted to go to, which was like a Sony Pictures panel.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to Mortal Kombat instead.
When I was a kid, Chris, I'm curious to how regional this rumor was. But the rumor back, this is a pre-internet world. Mortal Kombat 2 times. When Mortal Kombat 2 came out, the rumor in South Florida was that there was a certain set of moves that you could do at the arcade that would unlock a nudality, where the characters became nude and murdered one another. Did this rumor, has anyone else ever heard of this rumor?
Nope.
I don't think it was true. I can't imagine.
I've definitely heard like similar rumors.
Yeah. It's I kind of miss the rumor mill, like you don't get that in this quite the same way. It's all just like online disinfo. Game Quoter, vaguely familiar. Oh no, that's Bon Appetit. Sorry, couldn't read it. Bon Appetit, vaguely familiar. Visk, never heard of it. Well, I'm trying to remember what the nudalities were meant to have been. I think Sonya was supposed to like shoot lasers out of her breasts or something. I don't know.
That was a Michael O'Donoghue joke.
These are the fever dreams of middle school boys. These nudalities.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Clearly they were not in the game. Avi, 30 points. We're doing return caller business points. Chris, give Avi another 20 points for a 50 total.
Thanks.
Because we like to encourage the regular calls, and it's never, we've said this so many times, it is never a complete episode of Desperate Losers without the Avi call. So get ready, next week will be an incomplete episode of Desperate Losers. Avi,
I gotta bring up the movie going thing.
Yes, please. Now, I want to figure out how we gamify. Is the nature of this story a complaint?
It's a big screw up.
It's a big screw up. Would you call it a wine drunk? Or would you like this to fall under the rules of Ghost or Ghosted? Because those are the only two scoring systems we have right now for stories. We need a third one, Chris.
I'm not sure. It's the biggest screw up I've seen in a movie theater.
Can you tell this story in 72 seconds?
Let me see here. I have the timer up.
Okay. I'll have a timer for you if you want to make it a wine drunk. Let's make it a wine drunk, shall we?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, Avi, so you are going to have 72 seconds starting now.
So I'm not saying where this place is. I don't want to dox them, but they were showing Lupin III, The Castle of Cagliostro, acclaimed film. Hayao Miyazaki directed it, and there was a talk and a book signing after. So I show up, and I realized something's not what I expected. And it quickly dawned on me that not only did they book the wrong film, a different Lupin III film, they booked a CGI Lupin III film instead of one from 1979, which was on cell animation, and they didn't have the correct movie. They ended up playing, they booked the wrong film. They eventually played a backup Miyazaki film, and we all got comps and refunds. But it was definitely the biggest screw-up I've ever seen from a movie theater I've gone to.
Wow. Hold on, Avi. We are getting an unexpected call. You finished your story. I'm going to put you on hold momentarily. I'm going to take this call to ask them to call back.
That's the end of the story.
I'm going to have this person call us back. Hello, caller. Oh, they hung up anyway. All right. Well, whatever. That person hung up. Chat. Do we consider this to be a big screw up? Is Avi's complaint valid? If Avi's complaint is valid, we're going to say 20 points for Avi. If it is not valid, we are going to say negative 20 points for Avi. Let's get those bets in. Or not bets, opinions. So far, I'm seeing two valids. I got one from Shifty. I got one from Dr. Yawning. Dr. Yawning, who also has a little bit of an open bet with us. Chris, for anyone who does not know, we have launched a Desperate Losers TikTok, which has 2 videos up so far. We are releasing videos on, there's actually Avi himself in one of our most famous clips. We're releasing videos on Mondays and Wednesday mornings. And our bet with Dr. Yawning is that this account, this TikTok account, Desperate Losers Live, needs to either get 100 followers by midnight, November 1st, or we must have gotten at least 1 regular viewer to Twitch. And regular viewer, let's define that as like 2-3 views, like someone who's showed up week after week in a 2-3 episode streak, and they have to have come from TikTok. They can't have come from somewhere else. So far, not looking good for Dr. Yawning. We have 3 followers and 4 likes. If you're on TikTok, do follow us at Desperate Losers Live. Do not make Pelican Yawning look like a fucking fool. Pelican Yawning, it is really, really hard to get conversion from social media. A lot of people who watch us for clips, they stay in the clips world. This can't be a friend of yours either. This has to be someone who comes in cold, off the street, like just TikTok alone. They don't know us from anywhere else. I suspect we would have to get at least like 100 followers to pick up somebody like that. Anyway, coming back to our game, Chris, where are we landing with votes on Avi's story?
Avi, it's been said that is a valid wine drunk, a good complaint, and he gets 20 points.
Wow, so this is a 70-point episode for Avraham. And is our scoreboard ready?
Sure is.
Let's take a look at it. Avi with 1,145 points. Going down from the top, Sleeve McDykel, 10,009. Shifty also has another bet with us, Chris, that he thinks he's going to topple McDykel in this calendar year. I don't think we've set terms.
I'd love to see it.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see McDykel get taken down a peg. You know, he racked up all those points on the pilot episode, never called back.
Never called back.
4,232 points for Shifty. This number may go up dramatically, may go down dramatically. Shifty has bet 1,000 points on his wine drunk today. Bruce Stu, 3,046. Sun King, 2,509. Bisk with 2021. Really Serial, 17,800.
C-Lab number.
Yes. Alien Bob, 1487.5. I don't even really remember how that half a point came into play for Bob. We already talked about Avi Pelican yawning at 1095 and Bone Amputee hanging on at 923. Today could be a day when Bone really cracks that fourth digit.
Yeah.
Who's the next person down? Who's how far down is the next person off the lead?
All right. So when we're taking a look here, scrolling down.
Pelican yawning. That is all from one episode. We went a little nuts in our pilot.
Liza VP is right behind.
All right, Avi, thank you for calling.
Hope you're okay.
How far down is
Liza is right behind. Basically, once we have Bone Amputee, our points drop by about 500 or 400, and so everybody below, we've got Liza VP, we've got Clarky here, we have the Orphans.
So comfortable lead is what I'm hearing from you from Bone.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the people that show up get rewarded.
It's true. You show up, you get rewarded. You call in, you get more rewarded. That is how Desperate Losers works. And that number, 917-524-7853. I'm going 400 points on a lurker who's been a
Hey, Shoefresh is back.
Welcome back. Shoefresh already cashed in on that 400 points at one point from the airport. Welcome, Shoefresh. We're playing all kinds of games. Chris, while we're waiting for a call, how about we play a little game with the chat of Survey Says?
Love a good Survey Says.
Let's do it.
We asked 100 respondents to play. Survey Says.
So these are questions drawn from 1970s game shows. There's at least 3 or 4 of them that had these surveys in them. Will not tell you which ones we draw from because obviously don't want people looking them up. So out of 100 people, divorced people, asked in the 1970s.
Hold on a second. People divorced 7 times or more.
People divorced 7 times or more. These are professional wrestler numbers of divorces.
I know. This is really impressive at that point.
New York Matt and I have a game that we like to play that actually we should maybe retool this for the show, Chris. We like to play a game where the number of divorces times 7 versus the age the wrestler died, which is a higher number.
Oh, yuck.
It's a brutally sad game. So people divorced 7 times or more were asked. Now be honest. Are you a difficult person to live with? How many of these 1970s divorcees honestly said that they were difficult people to live with? And
I
closest,
think
it's going to get 10 points on this.
I also think that 7's an interesting number, right? I think at 3 divorces, maybe you're maybe it's me. But I think if you're making it to 7 divorces, you don't think it's you. You're not going through life thinking it's you. That's why you're divorced 7 times.
Yeah. I mean, certainly one of my favorite Gabor, Ava Gabor, was, I don't think she was divorced quite 7 times, but close. And she definitely did not believe she was the cause of any of those divorces. Although to hear her tell it, I believe her. I believe she's not the cause. Because some of those people she married, like Conrad Hilton, not good dudes. All right, let's get those answers in. We're talking divorces. We're talking about difficult people to live with. We will reveal this answer shortly. Chris, how many times have you been divorced in the 1970s?
Gosh, I was divorced so many times in the 1970s that I just decided to reincarnate.
I mean, it's a blur of cocaine and divorce, really, the 1970s.
Yeah, and wood paneling.
And wood paneling. God, I love it when you go into a finished basement and it's like untouched by time. You get that wood paneling, that like permanent secondhand smoke smell from the 1970s. You know what I'm talking about.
That
couch that looks like a carpet sample.
I don't know if you know this, but shag carpeting causes divorce.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why we had that correlation.
I think so. Divorce
you get that
as you
strip it back down to hardwood, and you've got a long-term relationship.
The marriages are lasting now. We're all in a better place. Let's find out what we got here.
Survey said
it's 47. Only 47, not even half, of these divorcees divorced 7 times or more believed that they were the problem. Chris, who's closest?
Bone Amputee
is awfully close to 40. Is Bone Amputee the winner?
I believe that is, Bone Amputee. Oh, wait, hold on a second. No.
Oh.
Because Sun King is at 53. Hold on.
Oh, Sun King at 53 would take it by 1.
Yeah, Sun King it's actually Sun King. Sorry, Bone.
Wow, Sun King. Sun King, a little bit of an unfair advantage, as has been established on this program. Sun King is a quantum leaper who is slowly living all of our lives. So obviously Sun King has led the lives of probably many of these divorcees in the 1970s.
It's really arcane knowledge should be.
Yeah. Ooh, that was down to the wire, though. I'm gonna say, what do we say? 10 points on this?
Yeah.
Throw Bone Amputee like a pity 2 points. That's awfully close.
It was.
Yeah. That number, if you want to play, 917-524-7853. We are taking your calls. We also may have some guests on later in the program, Chris.
Yeah, it can happen.
Something we've never really done.
We got a few things cooking for today. That's right, guys. Don't forget to call us at 917 LA I puked.
We should get that as a billboard in LA. LA I puked. I love it. All right, Chris. Well, while we're waiting for that call, let's finish this card off, shall we? Simple binary for the orphans. Will we win on one of these bonuses? We'll do 10 points on the orphans on these. All points that are not attributed to. Oh, here's a call. Caller, you're on Desperate Losers. Who am I speaking with?
Wait no longer. You have a guest. It's Shoe Fresh. What's up, fella?
Whoa, Shoe Fresh! Whoa, Shoe Fresh. You know what? I'm for the repeat business. 10 points to be nice. 10 points to be nice. I see that we have our mystery guest. Mystery guest. Hold on. We're gonna play some games with Shoe Fresh. Then we will get to you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's get through me quick. I can't wait to find out who this mystery guest is.
Yes. Now, Shoe Fresh, as is our custom on this show, to determine the number of scratches that I'm going to give you on this scratcher, would you like to play a bonus, like a pre-qualifying game with us?
Oh, absolutely. Of course I would. The more games, the merrier.
Excellent. We are going to play a little game that everyone hates, but we like to call Who Is That?
Who is that? And who is he? We know who he is, but what about them? They look familiar, but does she and her? The answers to these questions could win you prizes galore. All of this. Who is that?
All right, so you have 72
Oh my gosh, did that
seconds.
last shot come from the Reagan attempted assassination?
It did! It did! You have 64 seconds now, Shoefresh, to tell me who this person is. If we had not had Pol Pot on the last episode, I would say this person is the worst person that we have ever had on Who Is That?
Wow.
This is a young photo of this person.
It takes it's a young photo of this person.
This is a young image of this person. This person, very famous today, does not quite look like this anymore.
Wow. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm wrong. I feel like I'm wrong on this, but they say you always go with your first instinct.
Yes.
And this person, however, is not as famous as a famous person would be today, but I have to say Sirhan Sirhan.
Ooh, Sirhan. That is an excellent guess. Unfortunately, Shoefresh, this person is even worse than Sirhan. Are you prepared for the big reveal in 2, 1? It's Republican goon Stephen Miller. That was
Oh my God.
Stephen Miller in his youth. Oh.
You know, if you had put up a picture of Gollum, it would have been easier for me to get that.
Yeah, well, it would be too easy.
Stephen Miller.
It would be too easy. Now, I cannot give you a full row as we did Avi, but I will give you 2 scratches on this. You want to give me 2 numbers?
All right. Let's see let's see. So I get 2 scratches.
You get 2 scratches. I need 2 numbers from you. And they're going to be worth 10 points each.
Okay. All right. All right. Now, do I need to tell you which thing I want scratched or physically?
Yes, you can pick them.
Number?
You can pick them, and then you
That's
tell me
exactly
the number.
What I want then.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I want. Okay.
Where do you
I
want?
want to keep this symmetrical. I want you to leave on the second row. I want you to leave 1, 3, and 5 unscratched, and we go with 2 and 4.
2 and 4. All right, let's see what the prizes are before we decide what the numbers are. So, Desperate Losers, which is in debt, almost $2,500, is playing.
That's remarkable to me.
Well, we don't get that.
As long as the show is.
We don't get that Turner broadcast money anymore. You know, this is entirely independently operated. This is a money loser for
Warner
us
Brothers
here.
Discovery is no longer subsidizing this venture, which is a
No.
damn shame. Let's
They
be
have
honest.
they have nothing to do with us. We are fully independently owned and operated these days. For the
Very
$5 number, Shoefresh, what are you picking?
Okay. All right. How high does this one go?
Well, we've seen a 27. It's a $2 card.
Okay.
This is from the state
We've
of
seen a
Florida.
27.
The state of Florida
the
famously fucks you on these scratch-offs. I just feel like there's a higher lose ratio. We lose more on Florida cards than anywhere else.
Okay, the first number is 24. Let's do the one on the left. It's 24.
All right, it's 24. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Oh my God, so close. So close. It is a 22. It is a 22.
Wow.
That won't do it for
Right
you.
in the
I don't think that
ballpark.
does it for anybody in the chat. I don't
It
think
does
anyone was
not.
picking anything that high.
Well, no, Avi came close with 21, actually.
Oh, that's true. But that was one of Avi's extra picks. I don't think that's one of the original 3 from chat.
That was his original 3 from chat.
Oh, it was his original 3, Avi.
Mm-hmm.
Swinging big. All right, Shoefresh, for $10. What number is underneath here?
All right. In honor of the baseball playoffs, assuming I actually know the right jersey numbers for these people.
Okay.
I believe that, just so you know, in all my travels that I've been doing, been on the road for 30 days straight until today. Finally got back. During that time, I went to go see a Yankees game versus the Tigers on 9/11. So give me 9.
You want? All right, for
Give
our
me the number
fallen,
9, which is also half of Aaron Judge because he's 99.
for all the fallen heroes who comb through the wreckage trying to get out survivors.
Never forget. Now, give me
Never
a scratch.
forget. Let's see that 9. It is double the 9. It is an 18. I am so sorry, Shoe. I am so sorry.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step aside. I'm gonna clear the line. You have a guest to get to, but I just wanted to say hi. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Shoe Fresh. Please do call again. We love your calls.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, so I will close the line now for a moment.
That 18 does do it for Shifty, Visk, and Pelican.
Whoa! Big points, 10 points for each of those. Fellas, we are going to play our voicemails because our special guest came to us from a voicemail that we got.
You have 10 new messages.
First off, great presentation. Desperate Losers is just perfectly condescending enough to get me and other people interested. I guess I have a question. Do you think it would be better to live my life the way that I want to live it, 100% without any compromise? Or would it be best to live my life doing what is right and struggling to be better and be the best I can be for others and myself? Oh, also great voice on the voicemail, by the way. It's almost believable that that's your real voice. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm assuming you won't call me back, but if you do, I guess I'll talk to you then. Bye.
Hi, I just think that I have a really bad taste in music and food and just kind of doing stuff in general. I live in New York, but I don't know where anything is. How do I have things to do when guests are around?
Well, I guess you could call this a story, but I had this girlfriend, and I was madly in love with her. And about a year after that, she cheated on me with my best friend, Timmy. And ever since then, I just can't stop thinking about her. I mean, to be honest with you, I jerk off to the pictures on her Instagram of her and my old best friend. I guess you could call me a desperate loser. Thanks.
You know, during the summer and stuff, like, where I work, they give you free fruit. There's, like, free apples and free oranges and free bananas. And I was thinking about it, like, I don't think I've had a single piece of fruit. So I don't get scurvy.
I don't know exactly what this is, but I am in fact a desperate loser, which is why I ripped your number off the sign on the pole. I'm really obsessed with New York, but I feel like it's also been beating the fuck out of me lately. I am a local street vendor, and it's just so funny because this is allegedly a free country, yet the cops and people are always like on your ass. Like, if you're an artist or someone that's just trying to make it, they make it extremely hard. But yeah, I'm a desperate loser, so thank you so much.
End of new messages.
Well, now it can be revealed. Our very first guest on this show ever, on video, is going to be the last voicemail that we got right there. This is In the Shadows, who I called her back, and we had a really lovely conversation. I asked her, what kind of street vendor are you? And it turns out she reads tarot. So we are going to read tarot together. We are going to learn about the future on our very own Desperate Losers with our very special guest. Let me get a drum roll for this, please. In the Shadows, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
We're so happy to have you. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We have do you have your tarot deck ready? Oh, Chris, we also have special music for this, I believe.
That's right. We have very special music for it.
Yes, here we go. All right, so we have all kinds of questions for you. We also will, after we get through our questions, we're going to open up the lines for anybody in the audience who may want to have a quick reading, like a one-question reading a pop. We'll also take questions from the chat, too.
Wow, the chat is already offering to give up points for tarot information.
Wow, amazing. Well, our points, we'd love to give In the Shadow points. In the Shadows, our points are worth prizes. If you are in need, for instance, of a Sonicare toothbrush, That is our top prize right now.
Ooh.
We'd be happy to send that to anyone for 1,500 points. But what we'd like to do with you now is we'd like to ask you a question that is really top of mind for this show. So as you've seen, we are a losing business venture. We're in debt, $2,351.88. A lot of that money is coming to coming to us from scratch-off lottery tickets that we are losing. The entire business case for this show rests on us winning money in the lottery. So our question to you in the shadows is, will this show ever break even?
Ooh, okay. I guess, would you like me to read my tarot cards for that question?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
All right. So, God, angel, spirit guides, can we please get some clear guided messages here for Desperate Losers, for Junior Milkshake, and Chris Creature? So is their show going to break even or become profitable? Okay, let's see.
I'm not even hoping for profit in the shadows. I'm just hoping
You're just hoping for break even?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, guys, I actually love this. Okay, so I'll try to keep this kind of brief, but what I see here with the Page of Swords is stay true to your vision for the show. Just stay true to it. Also, keep nurturing the show in this card here. Keep nurturing it and pouring your energy into it, right? And then, because I feel that you guys are meant to be creative. So sorry, I'm still figuring out how to hold these up the right way. Okay.
You're doing good.
You guys,
Thank
you.
Beautiful work.
You guys are artists and meant to be creative and meant to be doing creative work, which this is clearly super creative. The Magician in the reverse would indicate to me maybe there is some self-doubt around just the fact that you are really capable of creating something very successful, because the Magician card is all about the fact that we're really powerful as human beings and we can create our own reality, and there's like a lot of power in manifestation. I really do believe we're kind of like antennas. So I would say just trust that you can create that. And the Knight of Pentacles card is all about like moving forward financially, because the Pentacles is about the material world and money. So I would say yes.
Wow. So this is looking great for us. Although I have to say the first four or five draws didn't feel like money cards. Stay true to your vision, not usually a money maker. But although we will. I'm gonna make this commitment right now. If this show is ever invited to Saudi Arabia, Saudi royal family, the answer is no.
Like The Sims, right?
Yeah, that was beautiful. And I feel so seen by that reading. I do have those doubts about the show sometimes, you know? I sometimes wonder, like, what the fuck are we doing here? You know, I love it. It's like life-giving to me, but also, what are we doing?
We're doing the best we can.
We're doing the best we can. Chris, do you have any reactions to that beautiful reading from In the Shadows?
I love your deck. It's very cool. And I'm also excited. Like, I do think it's good that we're seeing a lot of pentacles in there, because if you're actually asking if this is like fiscally viable, I think that that's a nice suit to have in the mix.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to see the devil in the mix.
Well,
definitely not.
That could be big. That could be the big.
Oh, that could be.
networks
We
coming.
do go to Saudi Arabia. To catch it big. You know, we didn't do this at the top. In the Shadows, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you come to do tarot? You know, how long have you been doing this?
Oh, okay, sure. Well, yeah, thanks. And I would say that, all right, I'll try to keep this short too, but basically I was always interested in the metaphysical ever since I was like a little kid. I would read the books in the library about UFOs, and everybody thought I was super weird. But, so as I continued life, basically I was at this Oddities Expo, found a tarot deck. I was maybe like 21. I'm 28 now. So ever since then, I just got super obsessed with it and started reading for other people too. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. And what? Oh, go ahead.
And Sun King just shared in the Shadows Instagram in the chat if anybody wants to go give a follow.
Yes, definitely follow In the Shadows. There's all kinds of like wonderful updates where you're like in the woods or somewhere beautiful. I love it. I really enjoy your Instagram.
Wow, thank you so much. And thanks, Sun King, too, for sharing it. And I appreciate you guys.
We have another question for you. So on this show, we often use the likeness of Telly Savalas. He often also calls into the show, leaves us a message, sometimes angry. It's sometimes just for anyone who doesn't know who Telly Savalas is, which everyone watching the show should already know who Telly Savalas is, but here's Telly Savalas. Coming back to you in the shadows, though. How does Telly Savalas truly feel about this show? How does Telly Savalas feel about us, making him the avatar of winning?
All right, that's a great question. So how does Telly Savalas feel about the show, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. How does Telly Savalas feel about being the mascot of Desperate Losers? Ooh, okay. Oh, love it. All right, guys. So here's what came out. We got the death card. So honestly, I feel that Telly Savalas feels that the show is keeping his memory alive.
Oh.
Also, the Hierophant, to me, is a card about, wisdom. So maybe he's able to just provide...
Buck a duck, follower.
Oh, Sarah's 33. Welcome. 4 points for Sarah's 33. Sorry for that interruption. It's Howard Cosell there announcing.
Howard Cosell.
Sorry, you were saying about Telly Savalas.
Oh, no, that's okay. Yeah, I think that he would feel as though his likeness and his image is being used to deliver positive message to people, keeping him alive. And I feel like maybe it would inflate his ego actually a little bit with this card, that he would really see it as his show more than yours, maybe, because he has a big ego, perhaps.
This so much tracks for Telly Savalas. Yeah, and let me be honest.
Does it really?
It does.
Yeah.
This is very much his show. I'm gonna just put that out there for Mr. Savalas. Call in anytime. This is your home. Sorry, and that's the full read. I wasn't sure if there was another card.
That's kind of what I was getting. The last card, it was maybe he has that celebrity ego, so I feel like he would really let it get to his head.
Well, one of the things we know about him is that he is very proud of his $1 million penthouse in heaven. So he is a very, I wouldn't say vain, but he's a man concerned with material things, even in the afterlife. I really love that read. Chris, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I think it all makes sense. Also, Telly Savalas has passed into the next life, so it makes sense that we would get the death card first. So from beyond, he's I appreciate you keeping my thing alive, but this is still mine. And considering that he decided to name his racehorse after his father, but then named it Telly's Pop, I think that it tracks that he would feel a sense of propriety and ownership over this space.
It's true. Yes, he had a very winning racehorse in California named Telly's Pop. So we've also learned through our phone calls with dead celebrities from the 1970s in the shadows that it's not only people who go to heaven, but also businesses and institutions. So every business that goes out of business just goes to heaven. And I know that they care a lot about prestige. They care a lot about, celebrity in heaven based on the phone calls we're getting. Although, to be fair, it's a self-selected group of celebrities who are calling us. Our question to you is, when Chris and I die one day, will we get good tables at the Brown Derby in heaven?
Ooh, okay. All right, let's ask. Wait, and so what's the Brown Derby?
The Brown Derby is a very famous restaurant that used to be in Los Angeles. It was the spot in the 30s and 40s. They moved to Wilshire Boulevard in the 50s, I want to say. Chris, correct me if I'm wrong. And the building that they built at Wilshire Boulevard, very iconic. It just is a Brown Derby. Oh, Chris has a photo of it. I'm going to show that. This is the Brown Derby in Los Angeles. Beautiful building, right?
How cool is that?
This was a great spot. Ed Wood used to eat there. Criswell, this psychic who used to give incredibly inaccurate predictions every year on the Tonight Show, would dine there regularly. It was it was a real who's who kind of place in Los Angeles in, basically until the 80s.
Wow. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Now I feel like I have a good grasp on what that is. So, yeah. God, Angel, Spirit Guides, can we get some clear messages for Junior Milkshake and Chris Creature? What is going to go on in the afterlife? Will they have good seats at the Brown Derby, right?
Yes. Will we get a good table at the Brown Derby?
A good
we
table.
Have to sit with the dregs?
Or, yeah, exactly. Ooh, okay. Oh, by the way, first of all, I think I seen somebody asking what deck this is. So this is called the Deviant Moon Tarot deck. It's definitely one of my favorites. I think you should be able to find it like probably at most metaphysical stores or online. So yeah, Deviant Moon Tarot. And okay, guys, this is what came out for you. So I love this so far. So King of Cups, that would signify to me that in the afterlife, in heaven, you will feel very fulfilled and maybe like it's giving the energy of like a toast to you. So that would signify like a good table maybe, right? Where you're feeling happy. Table. This card in reverse is good because this is about like heartbreak or betrayal. So I would say you're not feeling that way. You're feeling like happy. And then with the Three of Cups, it's like rejoicing with friends and loved ones, and you might not look so happy if you were at a bad table. So I would say yes, you will in fact get a good table.
That's beautiful. And Chris, I wanted to say right now, when we die and we get a good table at the Brown Derby, let's get a big table and only eat with dregs.
Yeah,
well, let's take the dregs to the good table. But fuck these celebrities. I don't want to sit with,
I want to sit with Ed Wood.
Yeah, I want to sit with Ed Wood. I don't want to sit with Henry Kissinger. Fuck that guy.
That's a good plan because I'm gonna live to be 100 and then I'm gonna cross my eyes and stick out my tongue and Born to Run's gonna play and I'm gonna fall over.
Yes, we'll never clear the rights for Born to Run to play. But
when I die, even for my death, I think we can.
Are you kidding? We're not gonna afford those royalties. In the shadows, we have another question for you. So there is someone in our community, a beloved member, but definitely our Chaos Muppet, our most deranged member of the community. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. We're, of course, talking about Shifty Merchant. And I was talking to a good friend of mine. Every time I talk to a friend who watches the show, they always, after the show, express concern for Shifty Merchant. It's just a thing that recurs. People ask me, is he okay? And of course the answer is he's fine. Shifty Merchant is fine. Shifty Merchant, he talks a big chaos game, but he's deep down like he's in an all right place. But I have, through many of those conversations, come to feel that there will be like a sign for us that we have truly made it as a cultural institution when a person of some renown starts to worry about Shifty Merchant. So will a minor or major celebrity ever, or just like an important person, just a person of note, will a person of note ever come to worry about the health and safety of Shifty Merchant?
Okay, so you were saying that Shifty Merchant is like a little chaotic, kind of.
Yes.
Relatable. I see you, Shifty Merchant. I'm a chaos junkie myself, unfortunately. So, will anyone of renown or minor or major celebrity, anyone noteworthy, care about the health, safety, or just be concerned about Shifty Merchant, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so I fully shuffled my deck. I got a few of, actually like 3 of the same cards from earlier. So here's what I'm getting. And I do want to hear more about Shifty Merchant too. But so I'm seeing with the Chariot, yes, that's someone coming in. It's like forward growth, forward motion. So I see the show growing, first of all, side note, but also someone like rushing in, right? This person might be an artist as well with the 3 of Cups again, or it's actually the 7 of Cups. I'm bad at the numbers, but like maybe an artist coming in. It could be like a music artist or someone prominent in that way.
Wow.
Wanting to check in on Shifty Merchant here with this card again, because it's like, to me, about nurturing and like a mothering, nurturing energy. So maybe like a female celebrity. Wow. And they want to check in on Shifty Merchant.
Wow.
So I'd say yeah.
I have a new dream. I have a dream that Sarah McLachlan will come rescue Shifty Merchant.
I don't know why you're saying Sarah McLachlan. I immediately thought about Reba McEntire.
Oh, I would accept Reba too. Reba would be a great celebrity to be rescued by. In the shadows, do you have a celebrity you would like to be rescued by?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I would love to be rescued by Lana Del Rey. She's my favorite ever.
Oh, yes. That's a great person to be rescued by.
Rescue me from my summertime sadness.
How about you guys? Who would you prefer to be rescued by?
Ooh. Good question.
Isabella Rossellini.
Oh, that's a great one. I don't have one anymore because yours is too good, Chris.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
We can borrow mine.
I don't want to. I can't take that rescue from you. That's your rescue.
What about Angela Lansbury? I also would accept.
Oh, well,
Angela
do they have to
Lansbury.
be alive is a good question. If they're not alive, I very firmly want to be rescued by Groucho Marx. Because it's almost like not going to feel like a rescue. Like I'm just going to be spirited away in a hail of jokes, and then only after he's gone will I realize that Groucho saved my life.
That's the Marx brother you'd want to be saved by?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Chico, to be clear, is my favorite Marx brother, but Groucho's the one I want to be saved by.
I just think that if I'm going to be saved, it's going to be Harpo or bust. Horns and Shoe
but
Fresh
I don't want him
would
to
like
cut my tie.
Shoe Fresh wants to be rescued by Bjork.
Oh, that's
which
a
I
great.
also
That's
love.
a great. I co-sign that one.
Bjork. Love
That's a
Bjork.
great person to be rescued by. Oh, this is so good. So the last of the questions that we have, before I open up the line and open the chat to anyone else, do you have time to keep doing this in the shadows?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me. Definitely.
Oh, so you know how people are always saying, I didn't have that on my 2025 bingo card? When something, like some strange black swan event occurs.
Yes.
So I do not want to be caught flat-footed in 2026. If this thing happens, I want to know that it's going to happen. So my question to you is, in 2026, will Joe Rogan be bitten by a dog and given rabies?
And given rabies?
Yes. Will Joe Rogan get rabies from a dog in 2026?
Wow, that's a great question. Yeah, we'd rather know sooner than later. So
yeah.
Will Joe Rogan be bitten by a dog and given rabies in 2026? Please and thank you.
Visk suggesting that the dog would get rabies from Joe Rogan.
Well, I mean, definitely some kind of supplement poisoning. That is for sure.
Okay, guys, you might not like this, but unfortunately, Joe Rogan will not be bitten by a dog and given rabies this coming year. I do see Joe Rogan getting richer, even more rich than he already probably is. And it seems like his love life is going to be going really well in 2026.
Yuck.
Right, yeah. And yeah, basically I don't see any dogs biting Joe Rogan this year.
Wow. So 2026, have this on your bingo card. No fucking consequences for Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
No consequences for all of the shit he stirs. Wow. Well, I don't love that answer. But I'm gonna live with it. I at least this way my hopes for a rabid dog biting. I don't hope that he gets bitten by a rabid dog. I just want to know if it would happen. But my expectation that it might happen, I won't feel like a sense of loss because I was expecting it and it didn't happen. Thank you.
Right.
So much.
I knew I couldn't lie. I couldn't lie to you guys.
We appreciate that about you. That is why you are now the official tarot reader of this show. We will open the line. If anybody wants to call, the number is 917-524-7853. We are on with In the Shadows, who you should follow on Instagram if you're not already. Book a reading. These are amazing readings. I really, I never know what's going to happen when we put our flyers into the world, and I'm always pleasantly surprised. I feel like they draw really great people to us. 917-524-7853, Nervous Hair. There it is on screen. You could also drop any questions you might have in the chat. We're looking for quick questions, like kind of like a up or down, one question, one and done kind of thing. So that we'll do a couple of those, and then we'll let you get on with your day.
And you
By
can
the way,
also
thank
call
you
us
so
at
much.
917 lag rule.
That's true.
Lag rule.
Lag rule is also another spelling of our number.
Before was 91 slag puked as well. I'm
Yes.
just seeing different combinations we can try.
Pelican Yawning asked, do I have what it takes to be an artist? Okay, and then we have... Yeah, by the way, thanks for having me, guys. I was telling them before when we were testing the video, but I literally never called a phone number faster. I was having a bad day, getting harassed by, not me specifically, but they were clearing vendors out of parks in New York, and I was in a bad mood. So I seen Desperate Losers, and I said, that's me. I'm gonna call.
Oh.
And I did immediately.
I am always glad when we're able to be there for somebody in a moment of need. Sometimes people, we don't usually play these messages because we never play anything that's super sensitive when people are in a bad place. But sometimes our answering machine is just a void for people to scream into. If I'm a little worried for those people, I'm glad we could be there for them in a moment of need.
Oh. Well, I pulled a couple of cards, you guys. I forget whose username
Yeah,
it
this
was,
is for
but
Pelican
the first one
Yawning.
Pelican
I
Yawning.
saw. Oh, that's it. Yes. Okay. Do they have what it takes to be an artist? So the short answer is yes. I see that there's someone that is Pelican Yawning. I see that you're someone that's very creative, very passionate about your creativity as well with the wands. Maybe you're very intuitive, but the blockage I was getting for you, and feel free to say if this is resonating or not, but the blockage I was getting for you is maybe you don't always trust yourself or trust your intuition. And then with the Eight of Swords, that's kind of a card of self-sabotage, which I think is just coming up because sometimes we can be our own worst enemy or our own worst critic. So maybe self-sabotage could be a blockage for you. And then the Ace of Pentacles, I think this is very relevant for a lot of people, especially in these times, but this card to me is about a lack mindset or a fear of a lack of money. So there's probably a fear, or maybe there's a fear around how you're going to make it work financially, or will you be able to support yourself? But I'm a naive believer. So I think that you should just keep going because I see that your vision is guiding you and there's a lot of creativity that you have to offer. So I would say, yes, you do. That's my opinion.
Wow. And the Ace of Pentacles came in upside down. Is there any extra meaning there?
Oh, that's a great question. When I see reversals, I see it as a blockage. So to me, that was the Ace of Pentacles is kind of about someone that's learning to manage their finances. And so I was kind of getting maybe a fear around that, or a blockage around the finances.
Gotcha.
So,
Well,
yeah.
We've seen Pelican Yawning's work. They've submitted a bunch of times on this show. They were a big leader for a while in the art contest. I think Pelican Yawning definitely has what it takes to be an artist. I think that, with art, the success is really just inside of you. The external confirmation, it's nice, especially if it means you can do it in a sustainable way. But I don't know, it's not fulfilling. The moments I've had external confirmation, it didn't ever resolve any of the internal doubts I ever had about myself as an artist. So, I would say to Pelican Yawning, if you want to be an artist, you are an artist.
What kind of art does Pelican Yawning do?
We've seen a lot of graphic design stuff. And you were right, Pelican Yawning is kind of a very intuitive maker from the work that we've seen. And I think Pelican Yawning's dabbling in animation too, Chris. That's true, right?
I believe so. And let me see if I can pull one of the submissions from Pelican Yawning and throw it up so we can share.
Please do. There's a real trippy vibe to Pelican Yawning's work.
Here we go. Here's one for you to pull.
So Pelican Yawning, you've seen our posters for the show. Pelican Yawning designed one for us. Here it is. Let me take off.
Wow.
There. It's wild, right?
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. That's we did a drawing contest. we had people draw Telly Savalas, and somebody drew a long neck on it, and then Pelican Yawning sort of kept building on that and turned the body into like a bird with a big bra. It's just very like. There was also there's another one. Yeah, that one's a great one too.
Ooh. Wow. Oh, this
Yeah.
is so good.
Yeah.
And I saw they said they want to like sing and dance too, so I would say yeah, do it, because with these wands you've got like multiple areas that you're good at. So this is great.
Awesome. Chris, did I see one from Shifty?
Shifty is asking if there's love in his future. And I encouraged him to call in because I think it would be a really interesting dialogue.
Yeah, I think it would be good if Shifty called in. Call in, Shifty.
You gonna call in Shifty?
Shoe Fresh thanking In the Shadows for putting so much good energy into the universe.
Yes. 100% agree.
Thank you.
I think we're gonna get a call from Shifty. Let's see.
All right. Shifty, we will do your contest later. This will just be the read. So you'll call in again later, as you usually do late in the show. How are you feeling about this Pure Moods music? Oh, you probably don't hear it. I think I may have forgotten to turn this on for you in the shadows. Let me.
Oh, is it like the subtle kind of like ambient music? Because I do hear that actually.
It is. Yeah. So you're getting it. I
think it's great.
Oh, there's Shifty. Shifty, welcome to your reading.
Uh,
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I hear something in the background I don't usually hear.
Oh, are you hearing music?
I think I might have turned something on my phone.
No. I think what you're hearing is In the Shadows is calling from like a program that doesn't suppress noise as well as Zoom. I think that you're just hearing a little bit of static. It's not a big deal though. You're good. You don't
I
have to
just hear
adjust
somebody like telling me about JVC televisions and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is. That's something you got open. Nobody's telling you about JVC television.
All right, let me look here.
All right. We'll do tech support with Shifty for a moment. As we do
What
this.
the hell?
Oh no.
Yeah, I got something on. What is...
Shifty, work through it. Give us your question.
All right, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I had some kind of like weird, like, I don't know, like not a YouTube, but like an ad playing.
Oh, all right. Well, doesn't matter now. Shifty, please give us your question here.
Holy mackerel,
Picture's
new
terrible.
follower.
Phoenix
That
Lee
picture, I hate
gets
that
2
picture.
points there. You love this picture. It's a perfect picture, Shifty. We all love this picture. Everybody loves this picture. We have, just so you know, In the Shadows, all of our regular callers have little avatars, and all of the pictures that we use from them are just really bad yearbook photos from the 80s and 90s.
Oh, I love that so much. I
Yeah.
feel like it's perfect.
So Shifty, what's your question for In the Shadows?
Well, I was gonna say, am I going to be single? You know, am I going to stay a bachelor for the rest of my life, or will I ever get into a relationship? Because I'm thinking the answer is probably no. Like,
Okay.
Unless something in my life drastically changes, I'm probably going to be single.
All right, Shifty. Well, let's pull some cards and see what comes out. Okay. Thanks for calling too. That's really cool.
Tell me the future.
Yes. All right. Well, God, Angel, Spirit Guides, can we get some clear messages for Shifty? Is Shifty going to remain a bachelor, or will Shifty find love in his lifetime?
Reminds me of the James Bond movie where all the cards were love.
I don't think I know that one, Shifty.
Okay. So Shifty, I'm gonna try to keep this kind of quick. Okay, cool. But I pulled a bunch of cards actually just to get like a feeling. So the first thing, I don't know like what your life is like or your past, and feel free to like chime in or share stuff too, by the way, since you're on here. But It seems like I see like more stability coming into your life. I don't know if it was always that way, but the Tower reversed is like stability.
No,
like I
that's
feel like the
actually
worst is
perfectly
over.
accurate.
Really?
I have like total stability. Yeah, I'm very stable.
Okay. Okay, cool. Because I think the stability is gonna like continue for you. That's just like general. With this card in reverse, I was wondering like with love, I do feel like there's someone out there for you first of all, but I'm almost seeing like this energy of you reap what you sow. Not in a bad way, but I'm wondering, like, have you been putting yourself out there with the Hermit as well?
Hell
like,
no, I haven't.
have you been hiding away? Okay. Because we got the Hermit also.
I'm a recluse. I don't do anything.
Okay.
I stay home.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you, because there was some good... These are not... none of these are bad, but I was getting, like, this
It's perfectly
reclusive
accurate.
energy.
Everything was perfect. That was exactly...
Oh, great. Well, thank you for saying that. I'm glad to hear it. Because I do see some good stuff for you, too. It's just, like... So this is what I'll say. I know it might be like scary because I'm someone that's really scared of intimacy and being seen. Funny enough, even though I'm on the show right now, which has been very fun, but it's not normal for me to be seen. It's actually scary. So I see there's love out there for you, but you won't find it if you stay reclusive to yourself. I'm hearing like with the Three of Cups, get out there more, whatever it is you like to do. There's someone that likes to do the same things. And like if there is any fear around intimacy or being seen, it's easier said than done. I'm learning that too, but like try to release it because you have to be seen to like invite love in. That's kind of what I'm getting. But yes, there is someone out there. You just have to find them. That's what I'm getting.
Well, I was actually I was trying with the karaoke. Every other Saturday at a local bar, they had karaoke night, and I went to it a bunch of times. And I was actually I'm a pretty good singer. And I was doing okay. I screwed up some songs, but everybody there was like, embracing me and being like, hey, you're good. And a lot of those people were very good. But then, you know what happened? They moved it to Thursday night, and I couldn't do it anymore. I was sad.
That sucks.
I can't go on Thursday night. I got to work.
Oh, Shifty.
I got to find another karaoke place to go to.
Yeah. How are you feeling about your read, Shifty?
That was very accurate. That was a very good read.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think In the Shadows is kind of amazing at this.
Oh.
Yeah, agreed.
All
Well,
the
thanks.
ones I've seen her do so far have been good, so I'll give her that.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, Shifty, maybe there's something else in your town that is like fun to do, even if it's not as fun as karaoke, but I don't know, just like get out there, I would
Well,
say.
if there's
and
alcohol
someone will-
involved, I'll do it.
Oh, there you go. What songs did you sing at karaoke?
I think my biggest hit was probably Wagon Wheel. I'm trying to think what the band's called now. My brain's been foggy all day. Old Crow Medicine Show. It's like their biggest, best-known song.
Yeah.
I nailed it with that one. I had the crowd. Everybody was clapping for that one.
Man, I
did
would
it
love
really
to see
rednecky,
Karaoke
though.
Star Shifty.
I did that one really rednecky, but everybody loved it.
Wow. Maybe, well, we'd never clear rights for songs on this show, but maybe somehow we'll figure out a way to do karaoke with Desperate Losers at some point. Shifty, thank you so much for calling. Do call us back again to play some games. But I'm just
I'll
gonna
call
clear
back
the line.
later. I think there's definitely more people who want to play.
Yeah.
We'll see
Thanks
you later.
so much, Shifty. I gotta say, there's something I do always admire about Shifty. Shifty is really willing to make himself vulnerable in a way that is kind of rare. You know, he really puts it out there, and I love that. Cat Guy Bob asking who our guest is. Our guest is In the Shadows. In the Shadows left us a message that they were, or she was a street vendor in New York, and we called her back, and then we found out the street vending that she does is she reads tarot, so she's reading tarot with us today. We are taking questions. We'll take them from, we'll do one more. You can either call in 917-524-7853. I do not really have a lot of this stuff routed. Great. 917-524-7853, or we'll take it from chat. Either way. Let's get one more question, and then we will let In the Shadows go along her way.
Guys, you have such a lovely show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, we're getting it's Lil PDF. Lil PDF, do you have also known as Tuesday Cinema Club? Do you have a tarot question for In the Shadows?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I used to kick it with Brujas and Goblins, so I think I would ask In the Shadows to simply do a reading of the coming future, not for myself, but for the totality of humanity.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Ooh. Okay. All right, let's do
and-
it.
and-
Thanks for the
and,
question.
Tuesday Cinema Club is taking their answer off the air.
It was Tuesday Cinema Club who asked.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for the question, Tuesday Cinema Club. And yeah, I mean, that kind of scares me, but let's see what comes out. So, God, Angel, Spirit Guides, what is the in the future of humanity and the collective? What's the outcome? What can we know right now? All right, let's see here. Actually, okay, it's actually better than I thought. So I'll just be like fully honest in what I'm seeing, because I always say, like, tell what I see. But so the first card that came out, I think that as humans, we're gonna keep kind of like, how to put it, making our own bed and like sabotaging ourselves and engaging in these destructive cycles, and that's gonna continue, unfortunately. But the good thing is, I think that the good part of humanity here with the Ten of Cups, this is actually a really good card. I feel like those that are wanting things to be better are going to keep moving forward with like that vision, and I think that that is going to manifest, at least to a certain extent. I do see an energy of like the truth coming to light, so this makes me think of like the Epstein files. I can only hope that they'll release that, but like just in general, I feel like what's in the shadows, no pun intended, is going to kind of come to the light of humanity. So I feel like that is going to propel things forward. I think that corporations and companies are going to continue trying to oppress us and like censor us. I think that's going to continue. But I also think that people are going to continue to work for solutions. And then lastly, this is why I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, I can only hope this is true. The sun came out, so I kind of do see like humanity ultimately like evolving and things getting better, at least. So that's better than I expected.
Wow.
Hopefully that's true.
Yeah, that's a really hopeful but honest read, I think, about potential for the future. And I will say this, no matter what happens here, everybody watching this show and you in the shadows, you are all invited to the Cool Kids table at the Brown Derby in heaven when Chris and I get a good table.
Yes.
Are there any final thoughts you want to leave us with? By the way, if you haven't done it yet, please do follow In the Shadows on Instagram at In the Shadows Tarot. Obviously, she's amazing at this. If you want to do a read with her, I'm sure you can reach out to her there, if this is correct.
Oh, yes. Well, yeah, thanks a lot. Oh, great.
We're getting a call. Do you have time to do one more?
Yeah, sure.
Hi, you're on Desperate Losers. Who are we talking to?
Hello, this is Nervous Hair.
Oh, Nervous Hair. Do you want to get one quick question in here real quick?
Yeah, if that's possible.
Yeah, and do give Nervous Hair 100 points for a first-time call.
About my own artistic projects and hoping that they'll get big, because I've been doing them for a while and they have not stalled, but they've just been continuing.
I appreciate how much of our audience are also artists.
Yes. I mean, let's be honest. It's only people with open spirits that are in any way going to be drawn to a show called Desperate Losers.
Fair.
Deep sigh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Cool. Well, Nervous Hair, thanks for your question. And I also have very nervous hair, so I feel like I relate to you. And so Will Nervous Hairs, you're kind of seeing like what's in the future of your art projects, is that right?
Yeah, it's just a little stream, but I put a lot of effort into it, and yeah, I want to see it get big.
Nervous Hair, when do you do your stream?
What?
When do you do your stream?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, I didn't know. What time you do it at?
8 o'clock Central. But thank you for letting me promote. But yeah,
of course.
I'd also like to point
Oh,
out that looks like the predictions for Pelican Yawning have already started to come true.
Ooh.
There's already been an offer of them
Fantastic.
doing some art.
Whoa!
What? Okay, Pelican
Hell yeah.
Yawning, we see you. All right, well, yeah, Nervous Hair, let's go ahead and see what might be in the future of your stream. I think that's awesome. So, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you said. So, God, Angels, Spirit Guides, can we get some clear messages around the future of Nervous Hair's stream? What kind of growth can we expect? What can we know?
Can't wait to see it just be like, nah, fam.
Ooh. Okay. I am an honest reader. Like, if it's not good, I do tell people. So, like, I'm really grateful that, like, all of these have seemed to be positive. So, Nervous Hair, I see people taking, like, a lot of joy in watching your stream.
Oh, sorry, hold on a second. I'm just trying to follow Nervous Hair in the background.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, there we go. I see a lot of people taking, like, joy in watching your stream and feeling connected. Kind of like this one. Like, it seems like people are very connected to this show, and it's been, like, so fun to be part of it, and it seems like everyone that calls in really cares about it a lot. So I see that for your show as well, like connection and it bringing, like, fun and excitement to people in some way. Fool in Reverse, so please do tell me, but I'm seeing you, like, maybe it's important for you in your show to, like, take a leap of faith or try something new. Like, if you have a new idea, you're not really sure, like, would it work or would it land? Yes, it will. What kind of stream is it, if you don't mind?
It is, it's hard to describe. It's a lot of noise. I have a lot of it automated and sound effects, and lately I've been trying to do it without gaming at all and just trying to figure out what a stream is like without gaming at all.
Oh, okay, very cool. So maybe then, like, we can connect the Fool Reverse. Like, obviously gaming is very cool and it's very, like, popular too. There's a lot of streams based on that. And so obviously anyone can find their own way in that too. But I'm seeing there's something with the Fool Reverse unique about your show. Like, take a leap of faith and try that idea, because I think it'll bring you, like, a fresh energy around your show. So maybe it's like the noise and the sounds and stuff, like you were saying. The Hierophant in Reversed, it's kind of like planting. Ooh, maybe, like, your show will kind of plant, like, a new interest in the collective in some way, because it sounds unique. So I would say, like, trust that vision that you've been given. I firmly do believe that when we have visions in our mind, it was planted there for a reason. So I would say just keep trusting it, keep following it, and don't stray from your vision. I see it, I would say growth, because I see it connecting people and making people excited.
Super cool. Thank you.
Thank you for calling, Nervous Hair.
All right, you take care now. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Hope that helps. Yeah.
Oh, what a great read. And Nervous Hair, please do call in sometime when we play games. We'd love to have you play some games with you.
Nervous
in
Hair.
the Shadows, do you have any final thoughts you want to leave us with?
Final thoughts? Yeah, sure. I guess I would just say thank you so much for having me. I'm really shy, like, at least in person, so I was nervous because I've never done anything like this, but I'm grateful. And I think your show is super lovely and engaging, and these people that have called in and really clearly care about it, and so do you. So I see success for you too, 100%. And I guess I would lastly just say, if anyone wants to book a reading with me, I would love that so much. Via my Instagram, you can go to my Etsy, which is where I take readings. So yeah, thanks guys, and thank you so much for having me.
And guys, I've dropped that Etsy link to book readings into the chat.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Thank you, in the Shadows.
Well, Chris, Creature, and Junior Milkshake, you guys are lovely, and I appreciate you. All right, I'll sign off, okay? Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, thank you so much.
Wow. Wow. What a great guest. What a great first guest. I can't.
Awesome.
I think all of our bookings are going to come from the Flyer in the future.
It's really the best booker.
It's the best, but, you know, people pay big money for talent bookers. But honestly, you want to get great talent, like,
just put up a flyer on a
put
pole.
up a flyer on a pole. You know, that is the way to book a show. Holy shit. I never know how this is going to go when we take a swing. And it always works out, you know? It always works out. What a cool person. We should definitely have her back at some point. If Someone from Oh Hi Dating is watching. You are free to call in now. We are going to be doing kind of a fun thing with Oh Hi Dating, hopefully in the near future. Oops. Call in 917-524-7853. But just to kind of get out of this sort of spiritual mood that we're in, to do a little bit of a palate cleanse and get back into Desperate Losers mood, Chris, would you like to play a quick game of What Should It Say?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. So the way this game works is I'm going to show you something with some of the text blocked out, and you need to tell me what it should say. If you know the correct answer, that's worth 10 points, but fuck that. Because the real points are in the best incorrect answer. So chat, fill in this blank for me. And the person who has the best, like fill in for this blank is going to get a 20. Count them. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to count to 20. 20 points. We love Happy Crack from Nervous Hair. Man, it's pretty good. A strong start. Call Phil. Chris, you can't play this game. You're inside you're the casino floor worker. You can't be also playing the blackjack.
I can't win, but I can play.
It's a good one though. We are looking for answers here. Cat Guy Bob, a dry crack is a happy crack. That's, sound advice. Crack kills from Bone Amputee. Pretty great. Crack kills. It sort of reminds me of one of my favorite, I think we had this on What Should It Say at one point, Chris. One of my favorite signs in New York City. You can see it off the 278. It's faded now, so it's no longer legible. But it used to be for a carpet company that I don't know the name of. And it had like a bug on it. And it said, say no to drugs, but yes to rugs.
I remember that sign.
Yes. And Crack Kills really takes me back to that. Avi giving us, when you need a fix, call us up.
I like bisques. Crack. Give me crack right now.
Shoe Fresh. I love to fill holes. Pretty good there too. These are some excellent ones. Shifty with fill my crack with your hard glue. Shifty always goes right for the X. This one is begging for an X-rated fill in though. Cat Guy Bob cheating. Went to their website, grabbed their tagline. Cat Guy Bob, negative 10 points. Negative 10 points.
Wait, I thought we encouraged cheating.
No, we do not encourage cheating in the games. We encourage cheating in unfollowing and following the game. And actually, we should give Cat Guy Bob one of these. That's a cheat from Cat Guy Bob, worth negative 10 points. All right. Poostu had a bobblehead of this person. So Poostu just knew it. A dry crack is a happy crack. No points on that because Cat Guy Bob spoiled it for everyone by cheating.
Wait, is that really what it says?
Yeah, that is really what it says. But I don't want to reveal it because I feel like we're going to get other good ones. Pelican Yawning, throw out as many as you want. You're not stuck with one pitch. Anybody who wants to pitch a second one. We're just looking for the best way to fill in this crack, as it were. This black crack that we have added to this billboard. Fill this in for me with the best set of words, and you will win 20 points. And Chris, while we're waiting for that, what are those 20 points worth? You may be asking at home if you've never seen this show before. Well, this show is very rewarding. The prizes are very real, and
Desperate Losers. Prize wall. Hachi, mama, these prizes are the tits.
That is right, Howard. These prizes are the tits. This show is basically like the Dave and Buster's of Twitch. You win your points on this show. They are redeemable for real stuff. 100 points will get you your ad in the countdown. You may get business thrown your way from this show. 200 points will get you a very special limited edition bookmark that we made. The little guide on how to read a manga that you can slip right into your manga. 200 points will get you an authentic piece of Hollywood memorabilia. That is 1 Kojak card plus a bonus free Dobson. There are only 3 Dobsons left. So that offer of 2 Kojak cards, kind of limited. 300 points will get you a Roast of Anyone You Like by Geraldo Rivera. 500 points will get you the Insights of the Private Thoughts of Larry King. Now, I know Shifty's immediately going to complain that he has ordered this prize and we haven't delivered on it yet. The Nighttime Thoughts of Larry King are written. I built the digital puppet. I just haven't had time because of work to build out the assets, but that will be coming. 650 points. You could take away 200 points from someone else. It's just our meanest prize on the board. 750 points. This is probably one of my favorites. Viscous cashed this one in. You can get an LP from the ultra rare music collection that you hear. I think right now we're listening to Rudy Rosa. 850 points will get you authentic Santeria oil. You can only get this from Babalaos in Miami, the authentic stuff. I mean, you can buy it online or whatever, but like the real shit, the real good shit, you gotta go to a Babalao in Miami. And we did just that. We went to a bunch of botanicas, we got a bunch of these, and we are giving away as prizes. 1,000 points gets you a piece of Desperate Losers history. That is a wallet made of failing scratchers, and of course, the big prize, Chris. We all know what it is. Everybody wants it. 1,500 points for an unopened, brand new Sonicare toothbrush. Oh, there's Oh Hi Dating. Oh Hi Dating, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Hi, doing well. Let me conference in our other half.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I am going to go back to our game real quick. We are looking for an answer to what this should say. What this should say. Well, that's my music there. Chris, what do you think the best answer is we've gotten from chat here? Mr. Happy Crack says blank. What is the best answer we got? Who's going to get these 20 points?
Sun King's just fills your gaps is pretty good.
It's pretty good. I love it. Fills your gaps.
I had a bobblehead of that guy. Yeah, I don't know. A dry crack is a happy crack. That's a good one.
Yes, well, that's what it actually says, and no one gets points there because Bob ruined it for everyone.
Oh, well, goddamn. I guess let's give it to Sun King for fills your gaps.
Yes, Sun King, that is going to be 20 points. And Chris, actually, Chris, that is going to be 40 points because guess what?
Oh boy, is this thing
That's
going
right.
fast. Only 30 minutes left to go.
We might go a little long today, but points are now doubled. So that will be 40 points for Sun King. You know, Cat Guy Bob complained that we should not have listed the site if we didn't want him to look it up. We trust our audience not to cheat. And you know what? The vast majority did not. But you chose to, and you chose to ruin it for everyone else. Oh Hi Dating having some phone problems, but I'm sure that they will call back. And here's the reveal. I mean, we all know what this says. A dry crack is a happy crack. Yeah, from Foundation Repair Specialists. Can't recommend them one way or the other. Never use their services. Chris, you got any crack problems in your place?
No, we're in meth country.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a Miami boy myself. We like our cocaine uncut. You know,
yeah.
Not really crack country. We like it pure and from the source.
Can they stop you from growing those cocaine trees? Like,
oh, there's Pooh and another caller. Hold on, Pooh, call back later. I'm gonna take this other call because it's an unknown number. Unknown caller, who is this?
Hi, it's Katie.
Oh, hi, Katie. From Oh Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Desperate Losers.
I wonder if Hey, wait. Did
I
Phil
think
call? Did I call? I may have done it wrong.
We lost Philip's connection. We lost Philip's connection.
Oh,
do you
did I kick Phil out?
I'm not sure what happened. We lost Philip, then we got a call from you.
Oh wait, Phil's calling me.
All right, see if you can merge the calls. Well, merge the calls.
Let me try. Hold and accept.
This is kind of perfect music for this situation right now.
Oh, yeah. You know, sometimes you just gotta play the cup and ball game a little bit.
All right, well, we lost Ohio Dating. This is really, this is kind of par for the course with Desperate Losers. All of our guests come to us from Flyers. Ohio Dating came to us from Flyers. They called in. They said that they were a hotline, and then they did some dating advice with us, and we kept talking, and all right, now I'm getting a call from Pooh Stew. Pooh Stew, welcome.
Hey.
We may have to take another call momentarily if they sort out whatever's happening over there, because we do have a little bit of an announcement to make with them. But how are you doing today?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You want to get a quick pre-qualifying game in out of the way, and then we can. I'm sure you'll want to do a bigger game, as usually your want.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna ask you because we've played all of them. I'm gonna randomize this for you, unless of course you have a complaint you'd like to make. Unless you have a wine drunk or a ghost story you want to make, I'm gonna ask you to pick a number 1 through 4.
3.
3. And here it is, Stu.
We asked 100 respondents to play. Survey says...
Stu, I think I am now getting that call from. Oh,
yeah, Phil's gonna try from a different.
Let me take this, and we'll get back to you with this question. Hello, do we finally have Ojai?
I think we do.
All right, are you both together?
Oh, hey.
Excellent. Hey. So we have Phil and Katie from Ojai. Are you Phil or are you Phil? How do we do this, Phil?
What? No, Phil's fine.
All right, Phil is fine. We'll keep it casual. We have a little bit of an announcement to make, which is that we are going to start doing some events together. Those like 1980s video personal ads. They became famous again in the early 2000s because actually the former guests of this show, Found Footage Festival, released a little clip. Actually, do you guys mind if I play a little clip just to give people context for the thing that we're going to try to do?
By all means, yeah.
All right, here we go. So this is, in the 1980s, there were these like video dating services where you would make a recording of who you were and what you were looking for. And they all had a real vibe. Here's a little mashup that Found Footage Festival made that got real big.
Are you looking for me? I'm looking for someone. Can you be someone?
Okay, early to bed, early to rise makes a woman healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's why you're wiser than me. It's Stephen.
Hi, I'm Maurice. I'm an executive by day and a wild man by night.
Hi, my name's Monroe. You've probably already noticed that I have incredibly blue eyes.
I do fashion photography. I took a sponge ball and was pulling him out of a little girl's ear. I'm looking for the goddess. Are you the goddess? Who is the goddess? The goddess is the woman, is a woman, is any woman, is all women.
I'm a 25-year subscriber to both Playboy and the New Yorker magazine.
No fatties. I want it all. No dopers, no smokers, no alcoholics.
I steal watches.
No posers.
We don't like to write checks.
No hamsters.
We don't like to take out the garbage. What I'm doing right now is making a movie about World War II.
No Donna Juanitas.
And I'm currently involved in cleaning up toxic waste.
Do you like cats?
Are you looking for me?
All right, so yeah, if you're not following Found Footage Festival, you definitely should. They're doing great shit. But yeah, that's kind of like a little taste of what those 1980s videos look like. And we're gonna be doing this on the streets of New York. And how is this gonna work, Philip? How these are gonna be real, right? Like we're gonna use these to like hopefully actually connect people.
Yeah, so the way it's going to work, we need to make sure that obviously, like, we're not just doxing anyone, and it's safe, secure, fun, and breezy. So the idea is we will be collecting phone numbers or emails from everyone who participates, so who gets the video done. We'll have a form online, URL to follow, that we're going to plug into our personal ad system that we have in the app, where we pre-screen all the replies. Everyone's contact is mediated through, it's just, we proxy it basically between the recipient and the sender. So, when you're comfortable giving them your number, you absolutely can. If you want to ignore them, you're allowed to. And if they're rude, you never see it.
Nice. I love that. We got a question from the chat. Tech Guy Bob asking, is Desperate Losers turning into DigiKiss? So for reference, Philip, there was a show that used to be on the Adult Swim streams where they would kind of set people up on blind dates on the show. And that is not what we're doing. We're just going to run the personals ads as if they were ads on this show. And, hopefully people kind of meet each other in the background. I kind of feel like with DigiKiss, it was sort of it wasn't genuine, it was kind of like people laughing at people on a blind date. It didn't feel like there was real connections being made. We don't really want to go down that road. But the reason that we're doing this is we get so many calls from people on the answering machine, like looking for meaningful romantic connections. And we don't have a thing that we can send them to. And so, we had this very unexpected kind of opportunity arise because Ojai found us on the street the way that In the Shadows found us on the street earlier. Did you get to see that, by the way, Philip? And Katie? Did you get to see our tarot reader?
Oh wait, I saw a little bit of tarot reader earlier. That's okay, yeah.
Yeah, she was amazing. Yeah. And I love that, like, all kinds of great shit is happening because of the flyers. This is the Ojai dating app. So you guys have an app that's like basically like got the vibe a little bit of the old Craigslist like personals world where it's all text. It's just people kind of like vibing off of descriptions as opposed to pictures.
Yeah, I mean, we say it's like it's all about your personality, right? Like that should be first. It'll be really fun though. It's like we had some conversations like, oh, if you have a video ad, you're there, people see you. But it's such like, and especially with the Desperate Losers kind of like universe surrounding it, it's going to be like really fun and genuine. And I think no matter, like all those tiny little cues, those little moments, so like the questions we ask, and we really want to get to the core of like, what makes you, not like, are you hot enough to kind of like dopamine swipe yes on next?
Yeah, and that's completely like in line with what we are increasingly trying to do with this project, because the phone line really sort of like, it opened up this show in a weird way where like all of a sudden we had this opportunity to really maybe actually help people. As opposed to just playing games, which obviously the games are always the core of this show. But, I have for a while, like wondered, like, how could we help those people who are looking for someone? So we're kind of hoping that this thing that we're going to do together is kind of like a toddling first step. So I think right now we're still working out the details, but the plan is that we will film these somewhere in Williamsburg on Sunday during the daytime. We'll post on our Blue Sky. We'll post in the Discord. There's the Discord link if you want to join the Discord. And if you're in New York and you want to do like one of these fun video personals, we'd be happy to do it. And maybe you'll meet somebody. But as we, part of the reason I really wanted to have you and Katie on is we kind of have to think through like, what does that video look like? And I was thinking, like, rather than try to do this meeting, like, offline and then just present it as, like, a finished thing, like, I thought it might be kind of fun to come up with those video questions together. I'm going to change this song because it's super fucking depressing. But I started to put together two. And let me pitch these ideas to you two. Tell me how you think. I'm imagining that like a Desperate Losers Ojai dating video personals, there's still no title, for this project. So chat, if you have a good title for what we should call these video personals, we're soliciting suggestions. I'm thinking the videos though should start, oh hi, and then they should have like a fun kind of sexy nickname. And then I was thinking that, we just like get right down to brass tacks and ask him, what are you looking for in a lover or partner? I really, obviously not everyone's going to be looking for a lover, but I just love how gross the word lover is. That's too off-putting, Phil and Katie?
I love lover and no doper. Like, no dopers.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Katie.
Oh, no, go ahead. That's all
Okay,
I had.
we're-
Just no kidding.
Yeah, we are not on site together, so there's going to be a little back and forth. Okay, a few thoughts. One, lover is amazing. Our sort of stock question before anything else is always, how's your love life?
Ooh.
Which always kind of catches people off guard.
I love that.
I think our one rule is that we don't play oh hi as like a greeting. because
Okay.
it's
So
too-
we won't do that.
it's too easy.
We won't do
Yeah,
it.
hi is great. So, and then 3, I would say like always get people to talk about themselves a little bit before they talk about what they want.
All right. So we'll move this up.
Also,
a
if you're
stack.
someone watching this video, you're more curious about the person you're seeing. But what are you looking for in a lover? Just say lover, I think. Like, keep
Yeah.
it punchy.
Love it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Or
we
what are you
I
looking for following with, yeah. No,
Yeah.
no, I like love and love. Yeah. That's great.
we're also chat. Please, if you have any good questions you think would be good for these videos, throw them in as we discuss this.
Is that your real hair?
I think we should have it in there. We'll
Terrible.
option it. We don't have to use it.
I'm just gonna. I will just suggest the worst.
There's
option.
no bad ideas. We'll just
No, there are
we'll
bad
throw them in
ideas,
and we'll
they come
delete them
from
as
me.
needed. What are some questions that you guys feel are very like fruitful on the app? What else should we add?
No. Fruitful on the app.
Do you always eat this much?
That's so specific. That's a
Oh,
date question.
I know, so bad.
Pelican Yannick suggesting, what are your deal breakers? Do you like that as a question? Do you think that closes people off?
No, we like deal makers pairing it with deal breakers pairing it with deal makers.
Ooh,
so we always
okay.
ask those together.
Yes. Deal makers, I like it. Makers.
And deal breakers. Deal
breakers.
makers. Keep it like people are so also there's so many opportunities to talk about what you don't want. Like that's most of the culture. So
Right.
like anytime we can kind of inject some fun or positivity. Yeah. So I like pairing breakers with makers. Like that's fun. And
I think-
again, catches people off guard 'cause
Everybody in this is going to be from New York. So I'm kind of wondering if one of the things that I think might be fun, even for people watching the show who aren't necessarily in New York and aren't necessarily, single themselves, is like, I love getting little peeks into what other people's New York is like. So I feel like I want to have some kind of question in there that like is like, what's your favorite spot in New York? But maybe like a little jazzier than that somehow.
I think
What
maybe,
what
like-
keeps you in this dog shit city? Pelican asks.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
I ask myself that. I think I do a gut check on that at least like every a serious one like every 2 years. And I think everybody else is. So I think that's an excellent question.
I appreciate Nervous Hair dropping in with the "How do you chew?"
Ooh, what's your chewing style?
Voracious. No, sorry.
Dinosaur.
Stray dog.
Yeah, unfortunately, we learned earlier from our tarot reader, Joe Rogan will not be bit by a stray dog in 2026.
It was rabbit that you asked for, though. Let's be.
It's implied the dog is stray as well. Dogs don't usually get rabies in the house. Although Joe Rogan's house may be.
He's anti-vax, so.
Oh, I'm seeing an interesting one for Skurger Nerf. Tell us about a friend you admire.
Oh, that's so heartwarming.
Yeah, I feel like too it kind of gets to values in a little bit of a sideways way. Maybe it's just to tell us about someone you admire. So it's a little bit more open ended. I love.
would say,
yeah.
So, one note on 8. I think someone who admires, you're gonna get like celebrities, like
right.
How do we,
someone in
I
your
like
life,
a friend
right?
You admire a lot more. Yeah, someone in your life. There you go. Just really make them. Don't give them an out to. You know,
Yeah.
To make it.
Yeah. I don't need to hear
Or
someone's long speech about Huma Abedin. I don't know why that's the celebrity I went for, but that's what I picked.
Yeah.
Philip, I feel like you're about to add something there.
By all accounts, she's nice enough. The sorry, long there's some backstory there. Regardless, I'd say like depending on format, we do have this like idea of a lightning round in kind of a dating quiz thing we have coming up.
Yeah.
But maybe there's like some just like quick cut yes no where we do it with not to get into like production territory, but we do it with like a text overlay.
Yeah.
Like boom, 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 boom. And we set people up. So what are some chat, like what are some binaries?
Yeah, some quick yes or no questions. I also
some good filters.
I love any prompts in interviews that are not questions but are just tell us, because I think it always puts you in like a narrative frame of mind. I'm going to give you one of my favorite dating moves back from when I was a single man, which is whenever a date was not like there wasn't not much of a connection. I still loved going on them because it was like a bad talk show interview that was flagging, and I just would try to get a story out of it somehow, so that I could carry something of this date experience forward with me in my life. And a question I loved to ask, which is a big part of this show, is do you believe in ghosts? Because it is so hard to predict if someone believes in a ghost or not, and you always get a great story if the answer is yes.
You do get a good one. I like that one.
All right, we'll throw it on the pile.
Throw it on the pile. I like it.
Why?
Why do I like?
No. Do you believe in ghosts? Follow up. Why? I'm not like being a dick here, Katie.
No. Good. Put it in the pile.
All right. What else? What else do we like? Would you sign up to the army with me? Chris is suggesting. That's a yes, no.
No, I'm coming up with terrible ones. My other one was, do you think people would still hang out with you if they weren't trying to bang you?
Oh! I mean, that one feels too real.
What's the most traumatizing thing that's ever happened to you?
Yeah,
terrible.
I don't think we want that for video content.
No, I don't think
Close to that is why are you single?
Ooh,
yeah.
I like that. Why are you single?
That always gets an interesting, generally very thoughtful, but again, you get a fun little moment.
Yeah.
Pelican yawning, coming in with what is the most painful shit you've ever taken?
I feel like that's I don't want to hear that story.
No, I don't either. Nobody does.
Ooh, how's your relationship with your mother? We could maybe just make that parents. Do you like your parents? I don't know. I feel like that one also could just be that one can go sideways in a real bad way.
Yeah.
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 What do you think? What else? What else can we get in here? I
always like, there are always culture questions, but
yes.
Again, you have to make those so they're not just going to say Netflix or Succession or whatever.
Yeah.
what's your media diet is kind of how we phrase that.
Oh,
but it's a little like, that's not a, there's a way to make it more fun, but it's interesting. Like, where do you get your news? And then it's like, someone's like, I don't read the news anymore. And you're like, you're sane. We love you.
How about what's something you love but are ashamed of?
That sounds like Nervous Hair's question of what is your train set in the basement hobby?
Ooh. But so
that's a good way to phrase it. That's fine.
Yes. What's your? What was it? How did?
What is your train set in the basement hobby?
Yes.
And we got a first-time chatter in this mix. Chantal with her bottom wants to know, what's the sexiest cartoon character?
Oh.
I like that question. Actually, that might be one of my favorites.
Yes, I like that one too.
Obviously, it's Tarzan from Disney's Tarzan, right?
Wow, that's your go-to. Chris, I would have pegged you for Robin Hood from the Robin Hood where he's a fox kind of gal.
Oh, that's good. That's the Disney movie that launched a million furries.
Yes, it is. I had one, but I just lost it.
It's also like a fairly historically accurate Robin Hood, if we're talking about that.
If I'm being honest, I might say Snake from The Simpsons.
Ooh, wow, that says so much about you. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I don't know who.
And then this is a little bit of a tangent, but I'm not going to go on a snake tangent of like education. That's so not. We don't need to do that now. Sorry. I often wonder that.
You know what?
Anyway.
I
love this question.
If you ever want to make us a persuasive argumentation about Snake as sex object in The Simpsons, we are happy to do a PowerPoint with you sometime. You can come on. We'll do it for points.
Okay. Yes.
I would love to see
it.
I want to see
we love when people we love when people show us their decks.
Yeah, we've been talking about this potentially as a thing we could do when someone has a point to make. Just a segment called "Show Us Your Deck."
I'm so bad at PowerPoint.
That's all right. It could just be like a series of JPEGs. It doesn't even have to be a PowerPoint. It could be whatever you want it to be. Yeah. There's one. So Pooh Stew wrote us a treatise on all the different kinds of subgenres of white person that has dreads. And it was just a very long document that we scrolled down. It was so good. That was like a great fucking presentation.
I love that. I love that too. I'm in the right place.
Let me think.
Phil, who's your sexiest cartoon character?
I mean, I don't want to say Jessica Rabbit, but...
I mean, Jessica Rabbit
is not a controversial pick.
Yeah.
Not as cool as Snake.
Yeah.
Definitely not Jimbo.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Jimbo...
obviously now that I'm a grown woman, I guess I'm more of a Snake. But yeah, Jimbo, but yeah, Jimbo's on his way.
So that was your rite of passage, moving from Jimbo to Snake.
Oh man, I think I found the worst question to ask.
Oh please.
Did you know that you're adorable when you sleep?
Wait,
terrible.
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a hard question to respond to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it implies that person is watching you sleep.
Yeah, it's an upsetting question.
I mean, I think an optional is, tell us about your tattoos. That's a good.
Oh, you just reminded me of my question that I had lost, which is so aligned. Philip, we have like a same brain thing going on. My question was mandatory. You have to get it. What is your next tattoo?
Even just what is your next tattoo, period.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Long queue.
We got 13 questions in here. I feel like this is a very solid start. Before I let you two go, would you like to... We did get some people who wanted to get some advice from us. You want to do a little quick advice? Real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. We'll do desperate advice.
Time for desperate advice for losers. Today's question.
So this question was the first one in our little voicemail sequence. Should I live a life of selfish uncompromise? Or should I do what's right? This comes to us from Total Turpitude or what?
Wow.
Wow.
Usually we deal with like dating awkwardness. I mean, I have a strong opinion on this, but I don't know, Katie, you want to take a stab?
I mean, yeah, I feel like I have my question a little too soon, and I like that the question is vague.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Selfish, uncompromised, or do what's right.
Do what's right.
Options?
Those are the options. Now,
Because
this person didn't phrase it as selfish uncompromised. That's a summary from me. That part of the question was much longer. But, or should I do what is right? That is a direct quote. So clearly this person has already made a moral judgment about what selfishness would look like.
And this. Oh God, I'm sorry. There's a chopper going over my head.
You're good. We don't hear it.
All right, I'm ready. So, and then this is in regards to a relationship. I would argue that the selfish uncompromising has everything to do what's right for you. So, I don't know. You may like hurt everybody, but if you're doing the right thing for you at the moment, or just in general, and if there's consequences to pay after, no, I'm really speculating here on what's going on, but if there's consequences to pay after, then as long as you've assessed all of that, I just say do what. I just say don't compromise.
Yeah,
but maybe think it through.
Phil, do you have one before Desperate Losers jumps in? Because we always give the bad advice.
No, I've got some advice. I think there's a lot packed in here. One, this person knows or is fairly certain that something is right, but if they do not do that, it will be better for them somehow. I would posit, maybe doing the thing that is selfishly uncompromising will come back to you in a bad way. So if you think maybe a little longer, a little more broadly, maybe doing what is right is actually, if not selfish, by definition, better for you. Two, do what's right. That's the right thing to do. Do well by doing good.
Yeah. I think I generally agree with that assessment. My vibe off of this question was sort of that, like, this person is kind of asking for permission to be a bad person. And I'm not going to give them that permission. I think they should do what's right. Unless the thing that is not right is really cool.
Well, and it's always do it in a cool way that doesn't...
Yeah, I mean, don't hurt anyone. It's never cool to hurt anyone.
Is like, there are stakes here, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the mistakes all fall on your end, you know, if you're young, go out and make mistakes. You know?
I would return to this myself and just add that, like, if you're wanting to not do the right thing, then I don't know, maybe just take a look at what you're doing overall.
Yeah.
Like, should you even be here? Like,
we should know this person's D&D alignment before
yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Is it like, is it a thing where they're like, well, like, I really want to be an artist, but, like, you know, there's just this expectation that my family won't be happy unless I get married and have some kids, and then that's the quote unquote right thing. Then I would say no, like, go and, like, be your true self, and you will draw the right people towards you. But if this is a question of, like, well, like, I'm either gonna, like, go get a job or I'm gonna rob this bodega, then, like, no, don't rob the bodega.
Unless you could rob it in a really cool way that doesn't hurt anyone.
Right, you know, Skokranef coming in with saying that it's giving sort of like an enmeshed relationship vibe, and maybe the person also needs to check in with their own boundaries.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So
I think
this is-
we need more context on this one, I think.
We have more questions than answers right here.
Yeah, unfortunately, total turpitude or what, we're not quite sure what to do with this question. Now, this next question, Katie and Philip, you are imminently, it's not a dating question, but you are imminently qualified to answer this question. This came to us from someone who said that they have bad taste in everything. And they would like to know, where can they take people to like eat, to see things, to do things when they're visiting this person in New York City? What are your hot spots? Yeah, they have bad taste. They told us bad taste in music, bad taste in food. Doesn't know where to go in New York City.
But you know what, John Waters always says that you have to have taste to have bad taste.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. I'm reading this as like very mid sort of to know, like they're lost clearly if they're asking this. This is not a camp situation.
No. This is someone who knows they have basic taste, I think, and wants to get out of that box.
I don't know. Maybe you just need to find another Applebee's person.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it depends on who's visiting. Like,
right.
The places I take my mom are very different than the places I take, like, you know, an old friend who's living in London now and has, kind of like mirror image New York, or someone from LA who has to prove everything they love is wrong.
Right.
So I'd say, like, get to know your friends. Depending on who's visiting, like, there are always cool places to go. I mean, like, Littlefield is a good venue. Anything from there will be fun. A nice park, like Brooklyn Bridge Park, lovely. Good walk, good vistas, very impressive for out-of-towners. Food-wise, the Hellgate $20 dinner mat. That'll get you some hole-in-the-wall spots, bounce around, do a little food tour, jump on an electric city bike, and take them down, 8th Avenue, just West Side.
Oh, nice.
Just do New Yorkie stuff, but go like one level. Ooh, this is a little more fun.
Love it.
But yeah, Littlefield, Low Cinema, Hellgate, $20 dinner mat, parks, city bike.
Katie, what do you got for
Webster
this?
Hall's always a good time.
Oh yeah, Webster Hall's great.
Yeah. Wait, did you ask me something?
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to throw in?
Oh, for me, I'm a little curious on bad taste a little bit. Like, don't, just in case you're feeling self-conscious about your taste, like, just go out on a limb and believe in your taste. I recently made a choice to not feel guilty about my guilty pleasures. You know what I mean?
Nice. What's your guilty pleasure?
I would say Jimmy Eat World, and I don't feel guilty about it.
I think that's all right. It's all right to like Jimmy Eat World. It is.
You know what? It came up on my Apple Music, and I'm like, I do like this, and I don't care who knows.
Yeah. You have to tell me. I've been to the Warped Tour. I know what's up.
But no, I also believe that a park, even, I don't know, go check out the Met.
Yeah.
You know, the museum, not the opera.
Yeah.
But, or the opera, but they have everything.
Yeah.
Something for everyone is there.
The obvious stuff is
You can find
great
something
too.
like-
I think people often feel like they're not allowed to do that if they're living in New York. I feel like there's something kind of submerged in this question too, which is that this person has people visiting them in New York City, and like they're there to see you. You know, like I think that the stuff you do together, whatever it is, it should just be conducive to like facilitating like being together. One example I could give. There was like a date idea I had that I would sometimes do is I would get a little picnic basket together, and then I would get on that what is that even called, Chris? The cable car that goes to Roosevelt Island.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd just do like a little picnic on Roosevelt Island because there's these nice little parks where you're just like sandwiched between skyscrapers. It's like a really nice little spot to observe the city.
Yeah, I mean, I think like that's a good point. I'm reading a little more into this question, which is they have a little bit of something to prove.
Yeah.
For whatever reason to whomever. I will say actually, Atlas Obscura, go find a bunch of weird little plaques and gardens and landmarks and.
I was
make a
gonna
walking
highly
tour. That'll blow
endorse
their mind.
the City Reliquary if you're looking for something a little like quirky or off the beaten path, and then there's like a lot of small things to look at, and like you can kind of that'll help spur dialogue.
Yeah. I feel like also go to Barbez and pretend that you're really into whatever band is playing there. You'll seem like 100% cooler right off the bat.
Does Diker Heights also do the Halloween stuff?
I don't know if they do.
What's the Halloween neighborhood?
Oh, I don't know, but you could go to Greenwood. Your little Greenwood.
Oh yeah,
yes,
Greenwood Cemetery. Yes. All excellent ideas.
And then walk down to 8th Ave and Sunset Park and get Chinese food.
Yeah.
Ooh,
also,
in
excellent
Brooklyn,
Mexican
in
food in that
Brooklyn.
neighborhood. I feel like this person.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
We've dumped a plethora of great ideas on them. Philip and Kate, thank you so much for this call. We'll be in touch because we will be out there on the streets of Williamsburg somewhere to be determined. We will announce it in our Discord where we're going to be. Come by. We're going to make some 1980s video personal ads. It's going to be fucking great. People are going to be falling in love. Definitely wear acid wash jeans if you have them.
Oh.
Can't wait. See you there.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you
Bye. Flyers, they just always deliver. This is like the most depressing version of Aquarius I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's definitely it feels very church coded.
It is very church coded. It also is like too few people coded. You know?
Yeah, like they
this
couldn't
is
get
supposed
enough.
to be a big chorus, and it's like 3 guys.
Yeah, no one had enough friends. Skogernuff encouraging people to feather their hair for the dating
Oh
advice
yeah,
reviews.
definitely feather your hair.
Is this
Pooh
Pooh
Stew,
Stew?
welcome back. We are
How did I
going to
know?
continue that game that we were doing. Thank you for letting us do that. Pooh Stew, here is the question, and this is for chat as well. Out of 100 Americans who were asked, oh, Pooh Stew, this is a great question for you. Is a person who steals $100 at gunpoint worse than an executive who embezzles $10,000?
I mean, no.
Yeah.
It at gunpoint sucks, but like that just is a nod to how desperate they are for $100. Which means they're in a shit place economically. An executive stealing money from his employees is infinitely more evil.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to say, if you guys are tired and you're running late and you just want to like call it for today, you can call it.
No. We can't. First of all, we can't call it for today because Shifty has a 1,000 point bet, and we will not end the show until we find out whether Shifty is losing or getting 1,000 points. So that is baked in, Stu. But if you do a Larry King 5s, we might just do 5 scratches instead of the whole card.
Okay.
So how many of these 100 Americans asked in the 1970s do you think said that the gunpoint person was worse than the embezzler?
I'm gonna say it's a 50-50 split because the gunpoint thing is gonna get people riled up.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, violence! Oh no.
Well, I don't know. It sucks to have a... The other thing, too, is, like, you're assuming the person is desperate enough to do this at gunpoint, but some people who have guns just love brandishing them, you know?
Brandishing.
Yeah, you know, some people are just like, it's not even really about stealing the $100, it's just about brandishing the gun. I don't know if you've known anybody like this in your life, but I've known some gun brandishers.
I know some open carriers, but that's like, you're just open carrying. You're not, like, waving it around.
Right. There's a difference between an open carrier and a brandisher. A brandisher really likes to exert the authority of the gun in a very active way.
Yeah. Like in a.
It's a little sloppy too.
It is very sloppy. Yeah.
Yelling at another driver and flashing your gun at the other driver.
Exactly. That's the kind of person who's going to steal $100 just to get the gun out. You know, get that gun into the mix. They cannot stand having that gun in the first act and not bringing it out in the third. So you're saying 50-50, Stu?
That's just where I'm going to put it because I don't know how 1976 people would feel about this. For me, it should be 100% of people know that executives are worse.
Right. Well, you're making a moral judgment. Let's find out what the 1970s says.
Survey said
48. So
yes.
The majority. That's very close. Chris, was anyone closer than Pooh?
Pooh said 50, right?
Pooh said 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the closest.
Wow, that's going to be 20 points for you, Stu. Now, you can decide what we're going to do. Do you want to play The Price is All Correct? Do you want to play Larry King 5s? Would you like the rest of this card here?
You got time for Price is All Correct?
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's just do it. Fuck it. So this is The Price is All Correct. For anybody who's never seen this before, this is a price guessing game based on the 1902 Sears catalog. We're going to show you an item. The person, be that Pooh Stu on the phone, be that someone in the chat who is closest to the price of the item without going over, is going to get 10 points. And because we are in overtime, it is doubled to 20. Do you want to take a look at that first item, Pooh Stu?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do this thing. It is a typewriter, a very early typewriter. So early, Stu, the number of characters, probably even the order they come in, not standardized. So a big kind of a selling point on this is the number of keys. The visible writing machine, not even a typewriter yet. It is the production of 15 years experience and is unquestionably the most thoroughly up-to-date, low-priced universal keyboard visible typewriter on the market, fitted with 27 keys. It writes altogether 87 characters and is so well composed, Stu. So well composed and connected with the shift key that the action is extremely light. The speed of the universal bar is so great that no operator, no matter how rapid, could possibly reach its limit. This whole machine is perfectly perfected. Perfectly perfected might be my favorite, little sales copy I've seen in the 1902 Sears catalog so far. Perfectly perfected, the visible writing machine. How many dollars? What do you think? We know from this world, a blacksmith's very entry level kind of shitty kit, $15. A castrating knife, $1. German liquor cure was 50 cents a box, I think. You know, you get a sense of the price. You've played this game before. What do you think?
Ooh, I think this is going to be kind of an expensive item because it's something you can use for work. You can make more money with one of these.
Yes.
I'm gonna guess $30.
I think that's a great guess. We've seen that there was the practice telegraph machine that was quite expensive because it was basically the start of the business. Chris, I think we've got all our answers in. We're going to lock it down. Let us find out how much is the visible writing machine worth. It is $22.50. That was a good guess, but over, unfortunately. Chris,
my next one's going to be 25, so I would have still been over.
You would have still been out. Chris, who's got this?
Shifty.
Shifty? Well, that will be 20 points for Shifty Merchant there. All right, let's take a look at the next item. We are talking about a free Masonic charm. Now, charms were like a huge thing back then. People loved having these. They'd put them on. I guess I don't know. What did they put them on, Chris? I know they were big, but like they didn't really have key rings back then. What did they do with these?
I mean, maybe it could be like a watch fob.
Oh yeah, watch fob, of course. These charms are manufactured from the best materials procurable. They are blue enameled and gold filled. The enamel is guaranteed a hard enamel. Not that shit that will chip or wear off. It is warranted to give absolute satisfaction in every particular. Our success as a mercantile firm was accomplished only by honest methods and honest dealings. We know that if you buy once from us, you will remain a steady customer a lot, hanging, no pun intended, on the line. Sears' reputation with this Freemasonry charm. What do you think, Stu? How much is a charm from 1902 worth?
Well, it says it right there. It's free.
It doesn't say how big the charm.
I think it's probably going to be about yay big. These are small. It's like a piece of jewelry kind of thing.
Yeah, like a normal pin.
Chris is looking for one right now to see if we can get an answer on that. I can see her working it in the background there.
I'm gonna start at $1.50.
$1.50. I like it. Sun King going $2.44. Says Shifty going for big $8.
Oh damn! This is not. This is not the one.
This is not the one, but we do need to see this because this is pretty fucking great. Take a look at that. This bejeweled Masonic charm for $162.99 in 14 karat gold plated, what have you, with probably fake diamonds, right? That price, those are fake diamonds.
It's rhodium plated.
Rhodium? I don't even know.
With moissanite. Moissanite is like an extra sparkly stone that is not a diamond.
All right. So this garbage pin for $162.99. The masonry aspect, I feel like there's gonna be some kind of like you're gonna pay a little more. You know,
yeah.
They probably think the Masons are flush with money because they're all small businessmen. You know, trying to grease each other, trying to grease the mayor at their secret meetings, keep that business flowing. So, Pooh Stu, final answer on the Masonic charm. What is it? $1.50 still?
Yeah, just stay with $1.50.
All right, here we go. Let's find out. Stu! Heartbreaking. So close, but just barely over again. It's $1.25. Chris, who is closest without going over?
Nobody.
Nobody! Nobody gets this!
You're all a bunch of ditch-dwelling hobgoblins. I know that.
That's 2 points for Shifty there. Now, there is a little bonus one. We know that this one is $1.25 boost, but this very same charm, entirely in solid gold, not plated, solid gold. How much is the same Masonic charm? It was $1.25 when it had gold plating and enamel, but when this thing is solid gold, how much is it worth?
Let's say I'm gonna say $2.50.
$2.50. Chat, get him in because we're gonna be revealing this very shortly. Gotta keep this game moving. $1.26 from Pelican Yawning. Shoe Fresh sticking with $2.99. You know what? Give Shoe Fresh a point. I love the stick-to-itiveness. Love to see it. $22 for Shifty. Shifty, you realize that like a windmill is like $22 in this world. Sidekick coming in with $2.44. I'm going to give you guys like 5 seconds. Get them in because I am about to hit this button. We are about to reveal what the price of the solid gold Masonic charm is. $3.75. Who's closest here? I think Shoe Fresh might be closer.
Yeah, Shoe Fresh is right there, $2.99. They're gonna get the closest.
Wow, great job, Shoe Fresh. Great job sticking with it. It paid off. Let's see if it pays off on the last item of regular play, Pooh Stu. a subject that neither you nor I are qualified to talk about, Poostu. We are talking about the Venus Sanitary Protector. No woman who values comfort, and I'm going to repeat that, no woman who values comfort, cleanliness, and health should be without it. It is made of a transparent India rubber sack, which is very silky, soft, and pliable. It's also very strong. The sack readily admits a napkin or any other soft substance like a cheesecloth or cotton, and it will hold it securely in the proper position. It'll save many times its cost in washing and bleaching. It is absolutely waterproof and thereby positively prevents the soiling of underwear. The engraving here showing the napkin ready in place for use. How much for this very early maxi pad, Poostu? I like that it accepts napkins too. You might just be at a restaurant, pull some napkins out, shove them down there, boom, you're in business.
So is the whole thing made of rubber, or is it got leather?
I think it's, it looks like from the engraving, I'm gonna say probably the belt and probably the parts that are attached to like the sling. I'm gonna say those are probably leather, but I think the sling itself is rubber, and then like it has like some kind of contraption to be able to get the cotton or whatever it is you're jamming down there to hold it in place.
I've got an image for you to throw to if you'd like.
Oh, you have the Venus pads, Chris! Amazing. There they are. Oh, yeah. So they did sell pads to stick in the belt. So this is not the belt, but in 1931, here are the pads. Wow.
I like that they're two huge two-tab sanitary napkins, and they're trying to sell it for $1,500.
Wow, $1,500. You know what, Chris? If we win that $100,000, I'm not going to spend $1,500 on it. But if we win $1 million, I will buy these 1931 Venus sanitary napkins, and they will become a prize on Desperate Losers. Going back to our game, though, the Venus Sanitary Protector Poostu. No woman who values comfort, cleanliness, and health should be without it. How much you think it's worth to the ladies?
I'd say that's worth as much as an enamel felt pin.
Ooh.
Let's go with $1.20.
$1.25. That's a real his and hers pricing going on here. You know that women always pay more for things too. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's find out. I feel like there's enough guesses in. Final item of regular play. Here it is. It is 47 cents. Chris.
Oh.
Does anyone... Sun King updated 25 cents. At the last second.
It looks like Shifty got it.
Whoa!
Just 33 cents.
Pretty good. Shifty's getting better at this game. Excellent work, Shifteroo. Now this next and final game would be only for Poostu. You know this is a risky game. I'm going to show you what it is, and you can make a decision whether you want to walk away with what you've got or whether you'd like to play the bonus game. So here is that bonus game. We are playing a game of what is it? I'm going to show you an item from the 1902 catalog. You have to tell me what it is. Would you like to risk it, Poostu?
Yes.
And what is the it you would like to risk? How many points you want to bet here?
I won one round, right?
Yes, I believe you did win one round.
Yeah, I'll put those 20 points on the line.
Those 20 points from earlier on the line. Now, I do want to say, we forgot to hit this, Chris. We actually have to take some points away from you, Stu, which is that you've been earning college credits. And part of your college internship is you're supposed to be making clips of the show, but you haven't done it for a while. So because you haven't been showing up to class, we're going to take away one college credit.
Whoa.
We're going to take away one college credit, but you can, of course, always earn more college credits by clipping up the show any old time. Probably should have said that earlier so you would have been able to do it today, but, you know.
Other folks can also clip out and maybe earn some college credits.
Poostu's our only official intern, but if you would like to apply to become our intern and earn college credits on this show,
then we'll have an elaborate process.
Hit us up in the Discord. There's the Discord. Chris, you'll send the link, I'm sure.
I will.
The chat. Let's take a look. What is the item we are talking about? Stu, there it is. What is this thing?
I mean, it looks like your typical honker horn, but that bubble on the bottom is giving me pause.
Yeah. A horn doesn't usually have a bubble.
No, it does not.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Well, there's those, like, tiny turkey basters they use on baby noses to get all the gunk up out of their noses and shit.
Do you think they were doing that in 1902?
Such a good point. This one's tough. What the fuck? I guess let's just do a horn. It's a horn. It's a honker horn.
It is a horn. Let us find out.
It's giving me pause. I'm just gonna go with what it looks like to me.
We're gonna go with it. 20 points on the line. Drum roll, please. It is unfortunately a breast pump. The English breast pump with white rubber bulb. And I actually have found it. There is one for sale on eBay right now for $31.95. Chris, maybe we should pick this up as a prize. We've never had a Sears catalog thing as a prize. There it is. Guess you put this thing over your nipple and go to town, and the little bulb, I guess, collects the milk. Is my guess on how the English breast pump works.
I appreciate that Cat Guy Bob has come in with the cheaper eBay.
There's an even cheaper one. Great. Maybe we'll get a couple. We'll keep giving them out as gifts. Yeah. Actually, it looks like there's a ton of them. It looks like there's a ton of these. This might be a thing, Chris. Might be a very real thing. Might be that you could win antique breast pumps on Desperate Losers. It's very on brand for us. But I think this one comes with the box. You want it with the box. You know? English breast pump. Well, Poostu, this is a wash for you today. But as always, we always enjoy a call from the old Poostu. Any final thoughts you want to leave us with?
Nope. Thanks for having me. Hope you guys have a nice day.
All right. Short and sweet and to the point. Poostu, thanks for playing. Well, we do have that unfinished business of Shifty Merchant needs to call back in, and we need to do a real big bet. Ooh, what happened there? That was weird. Lots of ghosts in the machine today. What is happening? Yeah. Which, by the way, if you have your own ghost story, could be worth a lot of points. 917-524-7853. That number is open to you, Shifty. If you would like to call in, let's get this shit done. The thing everybody's been waiting for.
What is this? Mandela Symphony. Someone's selling a breast pump themed SIM card.
I don't even understand the words coming out of your mouth. Shifty Merchant, welcome to Desperate Losers. I gotta take whatever is happening on Chris's screen now. What is this?
It's a SIM card for a breast pump.
Oh, I guess there must be like a public breast pump or something somewhere.
Something
in England, in the UK. If you're in the UK and you're watching the show, call in after we finish with Shifty. I want to find out what's going on with this.
I was thinking it was going to be a bubble maker, and it's like that made no sense for the time. Like, why would anybody be making bubbles?
I don't know. There were kids. There were kids back then.
It's a toy. It's like you make bubbles with it.
Yeah, Shifty. I want to ask you a question, but I want the chat to get their guesses in first. We heard a little bit from you earlier. By the way, how you feeling about your reading? I thought that was great.
No, it was pretty accurate. I thought that was pretty spot on. It was like
The fact that he got the hermit card, very interesting.
Yes. Shifty getting the hermit card, very on brand. I
basically, I drink a lot and I don't do a lot. It's my life. It's perfect.
You are. But the takeaway there, Shifty, is that you should be going out and doing more. You know?
Well, I told my aunt called me yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, let's go to Columbia next weekend. I'm off all 3 days." She's like 80 something, and like, let's go to an arcade and like go get drunk and cause chaos in Columbia. And she was like, "Okay, but I'm only gonna have like one drink, and you better not be creating chaos." And I'm like, "Oh, whatever, Linda. You down or not?"
How do you know? You go to Columbia, Shifty, put up some flyers, forget you put them up. You won some big points when Bertie called in off a flyer in Columbia.
Oh, yeah, I'll take some flyers with me.
Skorgonev asking, I'm pretty sure this is Columbia, Missouri, and not like Bogota. You're not going to tear it up in Bogota with your aunt, are you?
There's so many Columbias, they're everywhere.
It's true. They're everywhere. Go to all of them, Shifty. That's my advice. You're going to find love in Columbia, one of them. How many, for the chat though, how many beers do we think Shifty's at? And then Shifty will tell us. Shifty, we all know which pre-qualifying game you want to play. But while we are
I've got
waiting,
one of mine.
while we are waiting for these, well, actually the answers are coming in. We don't really need to wait. I'm seeing 7 from Pustu. I'm seeing 9 from Cat Guy Bob, 9 from Pelican Yawning, 12 from Sun King. Sun King swinging big. Shifty, how many beers have you had? Bone coming in
Where's
last
the
second
drum
with
roll?
9. Oh, drum roll. Here you go. How many, Shifty?
I've had 11 beers.
Whoa! Nobody got it, but Sun King, awfully close. Awfully close. Wow, 11 beers. I think this is tied for the most beers we've ever gotten a Shifty call at.
No, I actually, I threw 11 and I started 12.
Yeah, so you have passed the Rubicon of 7 beers. Are you ready for your wine drink, Shifty?
Oh, hell yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so you saw a little bit of how it worked because Avi did one. You got to see how the timer works. So I'm going to hit the wine drunk opening, and then on the other side of it, I'm going to start that countdown. You will have 72 seconds to give me your complaint. Oops, sorry. So Shifty, here we go. Putting the time on the clock. Go.
So as many people know, I've had several cats in my life, and they have all been female cats. And then I got Chester when he was a kitten, and it didn't take long. Once he grew up, he started peeing all over my goddamn house. And then he attacked a bat, and he started throwing up worms. So I took him to the vet and got him pills and shots and all that stuff. And I had him neutered. So, once you have him neutered, a male cat is supposed to stop being all obsessed with marking and protecting their territory. But not Chester. Chester has still been peeing all over my house for especially the last month. The last month was bad. He's on a tear. He peed on my pillow. He peed on my rug. He peed on my bed twice. He peed on my comforter. I mean, I could go on all day about how many things he has peed on and ruined. He pulled down my curtains and peed on them. He's ruined my dining room floor. So, I mean, there's probably people in here who have male cats that don't pee all over their house. He has 2 litter boxes. He knows what he's supposed to do. He's doing it on purpose. This is not your territory, Chester. It's my territory.
That is time, but I do have follow-up questions, and we always allow a little bit more time for follow-up questions. I'm establishing that now, that we always a little bit more time for follow-up questions. Shifty, now you rescued Chester. Give me a little bit of the background of how Chester came into your life.
Yeah, it was it was July 3rd. It was the night before the 4th of July, the Independence Day, last year. And he was a teensy tiny kitten. He was in my engine. I have a picture of it. And I rescued him, and I took him inside. And, yeah, he peed all over the place when he was a kitten because he didn't even have a litter box. But since then, he's grown up and become an adult cat. And I've done everything I'm supposed to do. He has 2 litter boxes. One of them is gigantic. It's like for like double cats or 3 cats. Mm-hmm. And I don't let these litter boxes fill up. He knows where he's supposed to pee. He's doing this on purpose because he's marking his territory. And once I got him neutered, he was supposed to mellow out and stop doing that. But in the last month, he's just been like, I'm going to pee on your keyboard and your pillow and your comforter and over in the corner and on your rug. It's like, especially in my room. My bedroom is where he is attacking.
When's the last time you went to the vet? Because I'm hearing from chat that maybe he's got some crystals or some kind of health thing going on. When's the last time Chester got
he's fine. He's only like a year old.
Right, but when's the last time he went to the vet?
Not that long ago. I just told you I got him shots. I got
all right, so that I was trying to put it in context. So all that happened kind of recently. So the other suggestion I got is you may need to clean up the old pee smell to be able to get him to stop doing it. So the complaint, it really boils down to Shifty has done everything he feels like he needs to for his cat. He got the cat neutered. The expectation was that the cat would start, the behavior would change after that point, that Chester would not pee all over the house. Is this for 1,000 points up or down? Is this a relatable complaint?
People have pets, and if your pet is
right.
not
I will. I'm gonna say this from the outset. I am not gonna allow brigading. People have to be, they have to be like honest in their assessment here. I'm not gonna allow brigading.
I see nothing.
I've got a picture of Chester when he was found up. If we want to look at that.
Oh yeah, let me.
I love Chester. I love him to death.
Yeah,
but he's got to stop peeing all over my room.
Right. So is this complaint valid? I need yes or no's. I'm seeing a lot of discussion in chat, but I need binary yes or no's. That is it right that Chester
They're saying I'm a bad pet owner. That's not true. That's not true at all. I've done everything I can do. He's got his own pet tree. He's got his pet toys. I put his. They're called scent markers. Like you put like a litter box upstairs, a litter box downstairs. He's got his cat tree in the dining room. He's got his water in one room, his food in another room. It's to make him feel like he's at home and like it's his territory. But he still wants my room. My room is where he wants to own it, and he just keeps peeing in my room. That's what I'm complaining about.
That's what you're complaining about. You can't stop him from peeing in your room. I'm seeing votes
peeing all over my room.
From Cat Guy Bob. I'm seeing them from Pelican Yawning. I'm seeing them from Sun King. This is a very divisive wine trip. This is gonna be. There's
gotta be people here who have male cats that don't pee all over their stuff.
Right. Well, it's up to the chat. It's out of my hands, Shifty. Up or down. Even if you lost 1,000 points today, you would still be in the lead.
None of my followers are here. Where's Belvin? Where's Pipo? I got nothing here.
This is not about followers. It's just about fair assessments. I want everyone's. I'm seeing 18 people on Twitch.
These are all my non-supporters.
I need voters in here. If you are watching, I need the votes because even if you haven't chatted to this point, I need that yes or no.
Thing of all time.
I need the yes or no because there are 1,000 points on the line.
It's not my fault.
Shifty, do not dig a deeper hole for you. Here,
I just want. He's not going anywhere. He's under my bed right now.
Shifty,
he's under my bed right now looking at me.
No one here doubts that you love the cat, and no one here doubts that you've saved this cat's life in some way. The question is it relatable for you to complain about this cat peeing?
I gotta keep cleaning up his pee and his pungent smell. Yeah, it's right there. There's the picture.
All right.
Cat pee, like what he's marking, is extra stinky.
Anybody watching, get them in, yes or no's. I know there's people watching who have not voted yet. I really need the votes. Otherwise, we're gonna have to call it where we're at. I don't even really know what the final tally is. I've seen a bunch of answers go by, and it's so close.
Yeah, right now we have.
Don't give me the tally. Don't give me the tally. Don't give me the tally. We want to save that to the last second. I want to get all the votes in. Alien Bob is
most relatable thing to everybody in the
Bob's
whole world.
YouTube
and the
vote
chat's just against
is
me.
right out. Bob cannot vote twice on different platforms. That is right out. That's gonna be another cheat for Bob there. Chris, I'm gonna invalidate both of Bob's votes. Nice try though. It was very funny.
I'm sorry. When I grew up, we had a dog named Prince, and he kept peeing all over the house, and my parents got rid of him. I'm like, you can't have a pet that's not housebroken. But my pet only pees once a week. Once, like more than that, sometimes twice a week on something, and I know he's doing it because I look at him. He'll look at me, and he'll give me this look, and I'm like, I know you're peeing over there.
So this is like there's like a level of aggression, you're saying, in the way that Chester is peeing here.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to take. It's a war. He's trying to take over my room, and it's not going to work.
Chris,
it's never going to
despite
work.
my cajoling, I don't seem to be getting any more votes out of this just wall of silence from the 18 people watching on Twitch, 2 watching on YouTube, one of whom has unfortunately invalidated his votes by trying to vote in 2 different states.
He has 2 giant, goddamn big ass.
I know your complaint is registered and understood. The question is, will these silent non-voters, the non-voting majority, will they weigh in on this 1,000
This is why I said I need to
point
Pipo
question?
and Belden, but no, neither one showed up to support.
They didn't show up. You have to have a talk with your brother, but also your brother may not have supported you. You don't know.
My team Shifty has
You don't know.
failed me.
Chris, let's call it. Add the tallies now minus Bob.
It's a tie.
It's a tie. Oh fuck! I don't even know what we do with a tie. I think we just
Nothing.
throw it out. We throw out the wine drunk. It is a
I guess
no
we just throw it out.
wine drunk.
No going up, no going down.
Wow. Shifty. I can't call that a win, but I can give you, as we close out the show, we may as well just finish this card, shall we?
Sounds good to me.
All right, Shifty. I'm going to need some numbers from you. I'm going to need 4 numbers from you as we finish our last scratcher of this very special episode of Desperate Losers with not 1, not 2, but 3 special guests, Chris.
Who's the... Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because it was
correct.
Katie and Philip.
Katie
3
and Philip,
special guests. An episode of Desperate Losers in its current incarnation has never been so specially packed with random fucking people from the street. Let's take a look what the prizes are before we get your numbers Shifty. If anyone has not
I
given
never
us
scratched
their
the prizes.
numbers, we'll take 3. I know, but there's no drama without the prizes. We got to know what we're playing for here. The 100,000 is on the board. 400 is on the board. $4 is on the board. There is 1 winning number that is yet to be revealed. There are the bonuses that have yet to be revealed. I'll do those, off the call, but before we close, Shifty, give me your 4 numbers.
27, 2,
27,
14,
2,
23.
14, and 23. Let's take a look. First number is an 11. That won't do it for you, Shifty, but that's
Wow.
gotta do it for a lot of people.
It's in a wild turn. Pelican Yawning, literally before you started scratching, said there will be an 11.
Whoa! Pelican Yawning! That's
So
we
he
can't call that an
insists.
official bet, but I feel like we gotta get points.
He had already guessed 11 at the beginning of the show anyway.
You know what? Double it. 40 points for Dr. Yawning. Let's take a look at the next one, the $400. It is a 28. Sorry, Shifty, that won't do it for you. And the last one, before we see the winning number, is a 23. Ooh, that one's close, Shifty. But not quite, not quite. And now here it is. The big money question. Will Desperate Losers right now win $100,000. Will we win $400? Let's get that drum roll.
No, that's not.
The state of Florida has fucked us again. It is a 3. The state of Florida has fucked you as well, Shifty. I'm sure someone in chat had a 3.
No!
Chris, let's take a look at the $20 bonus. Did we get it? It's a 14.
Shifty had a 3 in his original guess.
Oh, you know what? Then Shifty is going to get 20 points for that. And
I didn't know if that number counted for a deal. I don't know.
This card is just a loser for us, Chris. Those bonus numbers were 14 and 21. We're gonna go ahead and hit a lose here.
But that 21 gives Avi 20 points.
Yes, that is gonna be 20 points for Avi. No money for us. We continue our losing streak. We continue our indebtedness. Thank you for calling, Shifty.
Yeah, I gotta get to bed here about 2 o'clock. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Good night. Bye.
Sleep it off, Shifty.
Sleep it off. 11 beers deep. Shifty merchant. Chris, what did we learn today?
Yeah,
we learned that Cockeye Bob fucking Pooh Stew. Pooh Stew could have really been awfully close if Cockeye Bob had not tried to cheat. Shifty happy with that. I mean, Shifty a null on a play from his arch rival, Alien Bob. That's gotta be gonna send him to Sleepy Time Land with some nice little dreams. Pelican Yanni saying, you know what? I bet you if people of the Discord, I bet you could coax Shifty into trying to do that bet again. I bet you he's riding high off that tie. I bet you he's riding high off that tie. I bet you that he would make that bet again. Well, Chris, that's it for us today. Do hit us up on the Discord if you're in New York and you want to do those personals ads. I'll let you know where exactly we're going to be doing those. They should be a lot of fun. If it works out, it might be like a thing we kind of regularly do. We might like just run because I feel like the personals videos are funny, and they're gonna be really charming. And like I don't want to make fun of anybody with them. I really want to just like actually help people, but also like kind of showcase them in like in a really engaging, funny way. Anything you want to add, Chris?
No, just keep calling and keep showing up because we're here whether we like it or not.
Whether we like it or not,
Purgatory.
we are tethered to this fucking show, which eventually is going to make money. You know?
You know what? If there's anybody that I trust, it's in the shadows. Probably more than Business Guy.
Yeah. Well, Business Guy. Maybe Business Guy was right. Maybe we are gonna get. We're gonna get.
that $500,000
capitalized at $500,000. Could happen. You never know.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia, call us. We'll talk.
No, we won't.
We won't talk. We won't talk Saudi Arabia. Bye.